Alright guys, welcome back for another edition of KTP. Rolls off the tongue now, doesn't it?
Are you having a fit, Gary?
Monty. Anyway, welcome back, Monty.
Thanking you.
Good to have
Good
you
to be
back.
back.
Yeah. No, I said good to have you back, not wash your back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can watch it or watch it.
No,
I don't care.
I'm good. I'm Smitter, not Corey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is Boat Boy anyway?
Oh, we'll get into that in a minute. Welcome, you have a beautiful crazy lady, are you?
Yeah, I've been better, but thanks.
Oh, whoa, up, Skippy.
We're all losers this week.
What do you mean this week? I've been it all year. It's pretty good down here, but in the Losers Lounge, isn't it?
6 in a row, it has to be.
Welcome back, Mark.
Yeah, thank you.
But,
There's not one winner here tonight.
oh, speak for yourself.
It's good. There's no pressure.
True.
But,
there is for me.
yeah, we're missing someone tonight. Boat Boy, apparently something to do with a mangrove rash or something. I'm not real sure. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but yeah, something to do with a mangrove rash or
Are we
something.
trying to get some crabs and had his budgie smugglers on or something and got
Well, he
the
must
mango
have
rash?
told us all something different. He told me he got a whole chook stuck somewhere that he didn't want to disclose.
Yeah, that's foul, that is.
His emotional support animal.
Boat Boy.
No, I reckon he's seriously probably still sitting on the carousel on the horse.
He put the meat in and pulled the bone out.
Anyway, I think Courtney, yeah, you're here.
sorry for being here.
Yeah, anyway, in the lounge tonight, the Smitter Lounge. Margie, how are you?
Yeah, good mate, good. Good to be back. Been a fortnight, so
Yeah.
a bit of a crook last week.
Crook or chook?
Crook, mate,
Oh,
not the chook. A bit of influenza, mate, and a bit of COVID. So
That man flu, I tell you what, it's dreadful, isn't it?
hammered me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a week in Melbourne, mate, but unfortunately it wasn't. So yeah, all good, up and running.
The dreadful man flu, like, finally, it's been years and now women can get it. They know what we've been going through all these years.
It's worse than childbirth.
Can anyone hear
Hold
that?
my beer.
Can anyone hear the world's smallest violin?
Oh,
I can actually, can't you?
Yeah, ears are still ringing.
Literally. Anyway, guys, good to have you all back. And yeah, I will say straight off too, but just a shout out to that poor girl that got taken from domestic violence yesterday. It's not okay in any situation. So
Sad.
yeah, very
Close to
sad.
home.
It's
Terrible news.
terrible. So if you or anyone out there, you know, suffering from it, stand up and say something because it's unacceptable.
Be heard.
Yeah. Anyway, show must go on, I suppose, and yeah. NRL news brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
Stafford Tower will undergo scans on a suspected AC shoulder joint injury. He is in doubt to play again this season.
Playing some good footy too. I don't think he's played that good since leaving Newcastle, to be honest. Like, yeah, playing some really good footy.
Samoa coach Ben Gardner believes the Tonga vs Samoa game can be another form of origin. There is a strong hatred of each other and there will be a really good quality of players in both teams, he said.
Mate, the atmosphere of them Tongans and Samoans when they do their songs, even halfway through a game, they'll just start singing. It is electric, isn't
How
it?
loud was the crowd? Like, it gave you goosebumps last year.
I might give Hopper a shout out. We might go down and sit with him this year at the Pacific Championships and get involved with the Tongans and get a real feel of the not the fingers, but
The real feel.
a real feel of the hair. You know, get involved with it. It's really good.
Jesse Arthurs and Dean Mariner are the latest players to be linked with a potential move to the Perth Bears. Both are contracted with the Broncos until the end of 2027.
Might be a premiership within the first couple of years over.
I was just about to say it's going to be a good side when it's put together.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Scans have confirmed an ACL rupture for Cameron McInnes. He will undergo surgery and begin a 9-month rehab period.
Bloody hell.
Poor bugger, you got to feel for him there because he's
He's a unit, isn't he?
Yeah, but
You gotta love him.
He puts in 120% every
Yeah.
game. Like, you know.
He has been. He's been like that for years.
Yeah.
You know, he's just a full-on hard nut, good footballer.
And you know, I'd hate to see his career cut short because let's face it, modelling's not an option.
Oh, definitely not.
Might be able to get him on the podcast.
Yeah.
Put him
True.
behind the camera button.
Good on him, but yeah, all the best to you, man.
Kevin Walters is reportedly considering the selection of Katoni Stags for the Kangaroos Ashes tour. It's unknown if he wishes to continue representing Tonga or make the switch.
Are Australia also in damage control because they're losing all the players to other nations? I reckon that evens it out. It's going to be good. Like you imagine now you go to Pacific Championship, so to speak, and Australia's not going to be the dominant team anymore. It's going to be more evenly spread. I
So
think it's good.
will that keep those sides in the tier 2 though?
Shouldn't, probably.
Well, it shouldn't if they're performing to the standard that Australia, New Zealand, and England are. Well, not so much England, I suppose, but definitely Australia and New Zealand. If they're to that standard, does that take them out of the tier 2?
And does it take them out of Origin then?
100%. It'd have to if they move into as a tier 1 nation.
I don't see an issue with it, to be honest. Personally, I think Origin, if you've been like that and you've played for Australia and now you've gone over to the other nations because you've got multicultural in you, like, you know, you still should be eligible for Origin. I believe, as long as you've already played for Australia, and now if you're representing like, okay, we'll use Tutu for an example. He's done Australia and Samoa, and he's with New South Wales. I reckon he should still be able to play New South Wales because he's eligible for Australia and Samoa. Really, so
Yep.
I think it should be sick, and I think they will do something like that too because, let's face it, if they change it, New
No.
South Wales in general are going to lose a lot of stars.
No one to watch it.
Exactly right. It's all about fan bums on seats and revenue. They do that. I'm not saying it's going to completely drop, but they will drop a little bit of viewers. They're not going to do that. So, anyway, interesting to see when I take over next year what we do.
Manly have reportedly informed Jake T their preference is for him to rest from his latest concussion and not play again in 2025.
Yeah, he's spoke to him today. He's out for the season. He's gone.
Well, they've got nothing to lose.
Nothing to win either.
No.
Ruben Garrick will undergo scans on a shoulder injury. He told Manly medical staff he felt a crack. He is in doubt for the rest of the season.
I think he's gone too. I believe. He's yeah.
I think I heard something about that today.
Yeah.
Gone as in what? Leaving Manly
Nah, for the season.
for the
Season.
season.
There's
It
quite
was-
a few of that
Yeah.
coming up in the last week, over last weekend. There's a lot of players
Well,
will be missing now.
realistically, they got slim to no chance of getting there. Like they've got to have a lot of teams go their way as well, and they have to win every game for the rest of the year. What, three more weeks? It's not going to happen.
Yep.
So, is Seabold going to be there next year? Time will tell. But is it time to start preparing for next season with all these players injured? Let them rest. Start it fresh.
Yeah. Go and have your ops now.
Mm.
Start rehabilitating.
Manly are reportedly set to offer Tommy Talau a one-year extension for the 2026 season.
Falling off the face of the earth a bit, you think?
Yeah, he's dropped form, but fits in with Gary's model. 2 or less.
Interesting, because when he was at the Tigers, he was pretty impressive. Going over to the Seagulls and was good for a bit, and then just fell off
Most of that happened to most of the Seagulls this season. They started the season well and they've just fallen off.
There's
I don't know what's
two
happened there, but
that I've been impressed with the whole year from the Eagles. I suppose I do
Oh.
it. I do have a little bit of a Hopper Wade, leniency, but
Fetish?
no. Hey, Oliver. Hey, Oliver. I do. I got a lot of respect for the bloke, but yeah, I think he's played well just about every game. To be honest, and that one's Koala. What's he?
Tuala.
No,
Oh.
Kola.
Kola.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought he's played pretty good all year too. But yeah, something's not right there.
yeah, something's gone amiss.
Is it a case of the whole Cherry Evans debacle upset something somewhere? But time to move on and move forward. They'll have $1 million to play with next year. So, interesting to see where it goes from there.
Where they put it.
And Smith Foundation. Interesting to see if they got a new coach too. I did hear that Mick Ennis has put his hand up for a job, so time will tell. Anyway.
Khan Pereira will become a free agent on November 1st this year, and it is reported the Warriors are interested in signing him from 2027 onwards.
Oh, he'd be good over there.
He'd be good. He'd fit in well over there, wouldn't he?
But the only thing is, whose spot does he take over there? Because you got Dallin on one wing. Who's on the other? Johnson. You'd still have him.
Johnson doesn't have to play on the wing.
You'd find him, but when you'd find a spot, you'd find
definitely.
a way to put him in there. I think the Warriors, they're gonna. Within the okay, I'll give it a little bit longer. Within the next 4 years, I reckon you'll see them as premiers. You've seen how they're going this year, and then Dreadford run of injuries, signing a couple of key players. So anyway,
Scans have revealed a hamstring strain for him, and he's expected to miss the next 4 to 6 weeks.
oh, apologies.
Yes, there was a part 2 to that.
My bad. Spank me later.
Trey Mooney has reportedly signed a 3-year deal with the Knights worth roughly $550K per season. It's understood the contract is contingent on who the coaching staff is in 2026, and any change could make the deal void. Doesn't like O'Brien, or he does?
It's the first I've heard of that one, but yeah, once again, these bullshit contracts where I can do this, I can do that. You either sign or you don't. Like, you know, so if he gets here and he goes, hang on, Broncos now want me for, and they're going to pay more. Oh no, this coach is not here now, so I'm not staying. Like, anyway.
The Raiders are reportedly interested in signing Sandon Smith from 2026 onwards.
You'll see him at Newcastle within the next couple of days.
There's been big talk about that today. Actually, they're talking 3-year deal with Newcastle.
Yeah.
That'd be quite interesting. He'd be a good fit, I think, with Brown.
That just come through before we come there. Sorry, I should have told you that.
Yeah, but it'll suck if he doesn't.
No, you watch. Oh, even Buzz Rothfield. Buzz Rothfield this afternoon come out said the same. So he's usually pretty right.
Is he?
No, not really. But no, the word I heard too was before that come out that he's all but signed, and then Buzz come out. So interesting.
Be interesting pairing him and Brown.
But I go back to why did we sign Arthur? Why did we sign the 2 Arthur boys? What, to play cup?
Probably got him cheap, but
They got him cheap. No one else wanted them.
They'd be backup.
But I also, All right, I'm going to say it. I don't think we should be getting rid of Gamble. I really don't. Like, we're losing Brayley. And, realistically, who's going to be our hooker? Phoenix? So we need a good 14. So Tyson Gamble would be my 14. Because he can come on and play half. He can play lock. 5'8". You agree?
He's had a go at centres.
Yeah. Would you keep it at 14?
Oh, I would have kept him. I would have kept Hastings.
I honestly thought the Gamble Hastings.
It worked.
I better.
No, there's nothing about Gamble or Hastings.
10 run we went on. Yeah. Everyone was praising. This and that. I honestly think we're getting rid of the wrong people. Yeah. Probably the people we need to get is maybe not in the 1 to 17. Read that how you want.
They do have to save a bit of coin somewhere, though.
They do.
Really high on the
budget.
budget.
Maybe at a fullback that's on the line with $1.4 million, should be taking a pay cut. $1.4 million. How many games has he played this year?
Or remove him altogether.
Well, it's still not concrete that he's going to stay.
No, it's
realistically.
not. He said it, but I don't see it happening next year. I really don't.
I reckon if we have another shit season, he's out the door.
Because we can't seriously sit there, even himself, being on the same money as what we've just signed Dylan Brown,
Well, Dylan Brown shouldn't be on. Whoever
No, he
signed
shouldn't.
Dylan Brown on that needs a good smack on the head,
Yeah,
to be honest.
because he's not
That's
a
just
player
dog
that sets
shit.
the house on fire. He's what?
All yours.
Yeah, thanks, Marty.
Thanks.
But he's
Well, just signed a $1.4 million bench player because that's all he is now.
He's not
Yeah.
even a half decent centre.
He's a fill-in.
honestly, I never heard of him until we signed him, and I'm like, I don't really follow the Eels, but yeah, I'd never heard of him.
We only
'Cause
really had one decent season with Parramatta, and that got him into the New Zealand side.
He was,
And then after that, he just went to the wayside.
he was dating the coach's daughter.
Yeah, right.
Oh, finger man.
Bit of nepotism.
Yeah, old finger
Nepo.
bum. Well, that's
Nepo.
why we signed the Alpha kids. Good son
'Cause he
about
was
Brian's
dating the coach-
godsons.
I thought you were going to say he was dating the coach's daughter.
No, it's a coach's son. No.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Josh Papali'i says his goal is to play in the 2026 World Cup, but he doesn't feel his form warrants selection for Australia. Samoa would be nice, but if not, then I might have to be there for Cook Islands, he said.
How many religions? Sorry, right, how many has he got in him?
National.
Nationalities: Australia, Samoan, and Cook Islands.
He's a bitzer.
Yeah.
Just keep going until you find a side.
Has Chinese got a team in it yet? Or?
Go play for the Italians or
I bet you've had one in you.
Opposite way around. Opposite way
dear.
around.
Oh, sorry.
Didn't take long, did it?
Oh my god. Might have to cut that bit.
When you went to Thailand, oh, that's a whole different story, isn't it?
Just look for the Adam's apple.
The NRL are set to review the rules of when a trainer is allowed to enter the field and how long they should stay on for during their end of season review.
Look, I'm sorry, but this shits me.
A review.
It shits me. It's been happening for a long time with Alan Langer.
It's finals time, of course they're going to be
But
attacking.
Penrith done it that once. Yeah, he did something wrong. 100% he did. The club paid $50,000 fine. It
Which
shouldn't have
reminds me, what happened to the Cowboys trainer?
been- That's right.
Nothing.
You don't hear diddly squat. And that stopped at least a dropout. But because Penrith are, what, was it 5 times champion? Yeah? 4? They're having a dig. The poor bloke, I feel sorry for the trainer because I don't think he legitimately did it on purpose.
Only he knows.
I think it was just a brain fart, and apparently he's struggling with his mental health over it. He's apparently not in a good way. And you have a look at it. I was going to say Preston Campbell. Jaden Campbell didn't even see the bloke until the bench had yelled out. And he's okay with it. Him and I went sort of, what, is this 3 weeks ago?
It's the media.
Why are we still going on about it? Like, it should be the Cowboys one now.
As
but
you said, you haven't heard anything about the Cowboys one.
that's right. But
Nothing.
why is it all of a sudden, Alan Langer used to do it for the Broncos every game. He was on more time than
Than what the
than
players
some of the
were.
players.
I don't understand how, unless a player's down on his haunches,
Yes.
why he's on the field.
No.
He shouldn't be on the field.
100%. And this is where it comes back to the linesmen need to, unless there's a player down screaming and it's an emergency, they have to go, linesman, I'm going on. And he should be able to, him or her, should we go, yep, you're free to go on.
Well, I questioned it a couple of weeks ago in the local all-age competition.
Yep.
2 trainers on the field pretty much the whole game for both sides. When they're in attack, up until the 4th tackle, they're allowed on the field
But why?
as long as they want to be on the field.
But why?
They've got to be off the field before the 5th tackle.
They shouldn't be on there
They shouldn't
unless
be
they're
on
there.
there. That's what I don't understand. When has the rule changed, and why has the rule changed? Why do they need? So I'm talking 19, 20 and onwards blokes. If they don't know how to play football at that age,
You shouldn't be there.
they shouldn't be there.
That's exactly.
So
And
why have they got a bloke on the field actually coaching them?
That's right. And NRL are getting paid millions, well, big money to do
Yep.
it. I reckon it will go as far as eventually they'll have an earpiece. The halfback will have an earpiece in his ear. And he'll be able to hear what the coach
Or
is saying.
something in
to
the
him.
headgear.
Yeah.
They still come back to
100%
what
will.
Marshy just said. If they don't know how to play now, mate, then go and play marbles or something.
But that should be up to the trainer on the sideline, like, okay, or assistant coach, like in our case, Danny Badiris, the Knights, on the sideline. Ponga, sheep, or whatever, where they got plates or it, yell it out from the sideline. That's fine for that.
Yep.
But
We used to do it on the field.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But he's there on the sideline. He can yell out, do all hand signals. Major League Baseball. Remember the movie? Where they do the hand signals?
Yep.
Yep.
But you go back and watch the Storm and Penrith game on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah. You see how many times the Storm trainer's on there. Someone posted screenshots. It's on my work computer. I saved it of the Storm trainer on for a long time.
100%.
But they're only pinpointing the Panthers ones.
That's right. That's the thing. It's not. It's the Knights have done it.
Yeah.
Every club does it. So I just think Penrith have been pretty unfairly. Like, no one knows that this bloke did that on purpose. I mean, it looks pretty bad. 100%. I'm not going
If
to
you're
deny
the
it.
Titans, you'd be pissed off, or a Titan supporter.
Yeah, but he got a $50,000 fine. Well, the club has $55,000, wasn't it?
50.
50. Yeah, and 5
He got a 5-match
weeks.
ban.
Yeah.
Isn't it time to move on now?
Probably Ivan talking to him in his earpiece. Jaden's just about to run up the middle of the field quick.
Could have. You don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it. But my point is, it's not one club.
No.
It's all clubs.
Yes.
But why don't they start recording what's going on through the headpiece?
Oh, God, no.
Why?
It'll be up to judiciary all the time. They'll never...
At least
Someone
they're not
will
going to do anything wrong.
I'm telling you, I reckon eventually, it may not be in our lifetime, but down the track, halfbacks will have an earpiece.
Which is wrong.
Just like those little hearing aids. They'll have it in their ear. And,
When
yeah.
you take over the NRL.
I'll ban it.
Wouldn't that be too dangerous?
Well, you know how to attack
Like
the
I
head.
say, you
Well,
can,
there are a lot of
they can
tape in
always
their
fit
ears
them.
and that now, so...
They can always fit them to the headgear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's just
carry
those little-
but they,
you know,
they've
the
got the
little hearing
microphones
aid ones in
on-field mics now anyhow.
Yeah.
They do have on-field mics. They've got all got trackers in their backs anyhow.
Yeah, the GPS.
Yeah, yeah.
The GPSs and that. So there'd be nothing to fit it.
And
I
you
don't
know
imagine.
how to hit around the head anyway. So,
True.
But they
but
do.
like you said, you could fit it into a headgear. There'll be ways around it, but
You go to practice to do all these little trick shots and whatnot, and
halfbacks. We'll use Cleary for example, because we're talking about. But if what's he on 1.2?
Something like that.
You're on paid $1.2 million. You should know every blade of grass. You should know everything. You should not have to talk to Ivan in this
Yeah.
case. I wasn't picking on him. I was just using him as an example.
Since when do I care? Like, seriously.
No, I'm joking.
It's not going to affect my personal life.
but you know,
It will, because you'll have the shits with him.
Not in public.
but it's on camera. I have evidence of that.
Not behind closed doors.
True.
DV.
Oh, don't worry. I was going to say something else. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Tangent number 2.
The NRL have cleared the Sharks' home ground to be used for week 1 of the finals should they win the right to host a home final. I don't think that's happening now. Rival fans might complain that there isn't enough room to get in, but we still think it's an amazing experience and you're so close to the action, said their CEO, Dino Mezzatesta.
I don't get this. I really don't. You spend all this money on a stadium and you make it smaller.
What's the capacity? Do we know?
28.
28, is it?
Is it?
28. Full stop. 20, not,
I was going to say,
That's including the canteen, ladies.
the Knights is 32.
32.
Where is the Allianz Stadium?
Allianz is the Roosters one now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shark Park's in
Cronulla.
In the Shire, Sutherland.
What's the
Near
one near the
5
Kudos Bank Arena? Is that ANZ, is it?
Well, they all change names. I just call it Olympic Stadium
It's
because
the
that's
big-
what I know it as.
The big one where they have like...
Allianz.
Allianz.
Final.
Yeah, except is that Allianz?
Yeah.
So what's the Roosters one's called now?
That's
Allianz.
Allianz.
Accor is where they have the
Accor,
the grand
yes.
finals.
Accor.
Accor,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was an A
It
name.
used to be called Allianz, didn't it?
But how crap
It
is
keeps
that
changing.
for finals? When we went to the Penrith and Parramatta grand final, I got really good tickets, but it was an extension of the grandstand, and the seats were like that close together. You know how much fun that was for Dean?
You're screwed.
imagine you two sitting together.
Snuggling up. That's
I was all right.
You had room to move.
So Mark will be like
Kicked my
that.
legs out.
Remember the Isuzu truck
Yeah,
ad?
the Duramax, the work trucks.
Yeah, that'll be me and him in there. But
One little.
yeah, they've got to do it because there's no other stadium big enough to fit everyone in it. That's why I think. I still call it Sydney Football Stadium, even though it's not there. It's been knocked down. The Roosters Stadium should have been built bigger. That's my opinion. But anyway,
Scans reveal Jesse Raymond broke his thumb and is now expected to miss up to 6 weeks.
Ooh.
James Tedesco is calling for Allianz Stadium to sort the field out, insisting it's an elite stadium and the playing field should be treated as such. Every time we play here, it's slippery and wet, he said.
Slippery when wet. Well, they're saying it's now the turf and it has to be ripped up and put down. I don't think it is. I reckon someone's stuffed up and it's a drainage problem.
It's got to be.
You know, they're saying that the water won't slide off the turf quick enough. Here's an idea. Why didn't they make the stadium and make it in AstroTurf like in the Vegas one? Solve a lot of issues, wouldn't it? I also think, too, spend that much money on a stadium, why wasn't a roof put on it this day and age?
Oh, that's true. You can get those ones that go
Is
over
Melbourne?
and let go.
Yeah.
One of Melbourne's does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the
Marvel?
Marvel Stadium, yeah. That's
Yeah.
I went and watched the AFL there the other day
Good
with
ground?
the roof closed. Classic ground.
Yeah.
Touring ground.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not the Storm's home ground because
Nah.
there's always birds in there.
Yeah, no, they've got they had the roof closed, 32,000, and it wasn't even a third full.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's massive.
But that's what they should do. Every stadium, okay, Penrith's getting one built in here. Yeah, it's not as big as they want to because of that goose of a bloke, but politician. But every of these new stadiums, we should make them with roofs on it because one, that's going to stop all this turf and shit and gnaw out and having to redo all that.
Yep.
Make it AstroTurf, like the Vegas thing.
Would
they
that
play it on
potentially
that
be
well.
a risk though? Because
Well, they
if you
play it in Vegas.
yeah, but if you slide across, say you go into a tackle and you
Rips your
scrape
skin
your
off.
head across normal
Yeah,
grass,
but-
it doesn't really do much
Yeah,
damage.
but they normally
but
they can they normally hose that stuff down before kickoff.
If
They
there's
put
an
the
issue, they
sprinklers
wouldn't
on
play
and-
in Vegas on it.
Nah.
Like the hockey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They just wet the ground and then the turf actually becomes in a sense slippery, so you don't
That's what they're
grip.
trying to get away from.
You
Slippery
don't-
when wet.
Yeah, but it's not the same underfoot. It's when your body's hitting it. It hasn't got the same effect as if it was dry.
But it has to be alright on them, otherwise then I wouldn't take all the teams to Vegas and risk it. So I've never played on it personally.
I
But
have fallen on AstroTurf and I have ripped some skin off me.
I circumcised myself when I was playing indoor cricket.
oh,
Gareth.
Dived for a ball and
Everything
everything skin off
stopped.
everywhere. It did.
Everything stopped except your legs.
oh.
You're supposed to
that
tuck
one
it
out.
into your sock, mate.
all of a
Not let it
sudden,
drag.
they pick up the ball. And remember, you used to play backyard cricket and you used to have it taped up,
Oh, yeah.
and it was Gary's foreskin.
Stretched over.
Next minute, anyway, tangent.
How does that go with your piercing? How does that go with your piercing?
That's what got caught.
Threw me off.
The Knights are reportedly looking to sign a hooker from 2026 onwards. They have identified Corey Pakes or Billy Walters as two potential
yeah.
options.
Forgot about
Billy Walters would be a good one.
He's on the outer at Brisbane too. Yeah. Oh, there goes my hooker issue.
I was
That'd
just
be a
about
good
to say that
signing,
about-
actually. He's a really he plays tough.
So what does that say for Phoenix? Was he going to be our 13?
It's probably going to be Lock.
How can you replace the New Zealand international?
That's what I don't get. Like, I don't get it. But interesting to see what's going to happen. Yep. Not that funny.
Tino Fasil-Malaawi's future looks set to break out in a bidding war between clubs for his services. The Dragons and Bulldogs have joined the Bears as interested clubs, with the Dragons reportedly set to offer him the richest contract they have ever offered throughout their club history.
Are the Dogs trying to buy a premiership?
Possibly, yes.
They have to be. And what I don't get out, we had to lose everyone because we couldn't fit them under a cap. Dogs buying everyone. Have they got a sombrero?
They got no one over $1 million.
We do.
Well,
Yeah, we got a
that's
couple.
what Gould has built into it. There's no one player over $1 million.
I still reckon there's some under the table stuff.
Every club does it.
The
They have
Knights
to.
don't. We don't have any to be able to do it. It's all gone to 2 players.
But it's also reported Tino Fasuamaleaui's contract with the Titans has ratchet clauses with the salary cap. He could be earning up to $1.5 million per season in the near future, which means it might take a massive offer to entice him to leave.
That is crazy money for a team that is on the bottom of the ladder.
I would be happy with $1 million and unlimited theme park tickets.
Oh my God. Are we serious?
Yeah.
1.5.
Have you been to Dreamworld lately?
I've never been.
Never?
No, I've never.
Have you been to SeaWorld?
I haven't.
Have you seen the Dugons?
I've seen it in Sydney. They got a what do they call them? The white ones, albino.
Oh, that's
albino
a white
dugong.
whale.
No, it's a dugong.
Anyway.
But are they serious? 1.5 million for a player
That's what I said.
from a team on
It's
the bottom of
coming
the
last.
ladder.
Yeah, but they got new owners. I
That
think the new
is
owners have got some coinage.
Ridiculous.
But I mean, he's great. He is a good player, but is he as good as Fisher Harris?
They're saying that he's better than Dylan Brown at that rate.
Oh, no one's that good. Oh, that has to be the call of the week. Anyway,
That's ridiculous.
what, the Dugons?
The PNG
What'd you call
government
me?
have launched a competition allowing their fans to suggest the name of their new NRL team.
Weren't they the
Fuzzy
Fuzzy
Wuzzies.
Wuzzies?
They were, but yeah, I guess it's disrespectful. I don't know.
What did you call them, guys?
Can't remember.
We'll have to cut a second part out.
The can't remembers.
The Warriors have officially re-signed T. Marie Martin on a 1-year extension for the 2026 season.
I reckon I rate him. He came on the other week when one of their halves went off. And he started, I've always liked, even when he was at the Broncos. For the right team, even over there, but he just can't cement a first grade spot. But imagine him at Parramatta. I reckon he'd be a pretty good fit there, to be honest. But, we haven't got any room for any more halfbacks. We ain't got any money either.
Is he a halfback or
Has to be. We need another one.
we need halves?
Yeah, we just got rid of 3. We need another 7.
Wanted
We'll
halves.
just hide another 3.
Maybe if we could change the name. The Newcastle Halfbacks.
Oh.
There we go.
Half of Newcastle.
The Broncos are reportedly attempting to re-sign Selwyn Cobbo from 2027 onwards, which could see him stop over at the Dolphins in 2026 only.
Tell them to get on your bike and smoke your crack pipe. You don't want me next year, but you want me back? Like, come on.
Maybe they're hoping he'll play his laziness out in the Dolphins.
I wouldn't sign. I'd say, well, I'll see how I go at the Dolphins first. I might find a better home over there.
Maybe
Parramatta
they're
did it
looking-
years ago to Mark Tukey.
Oh, Tukes.
They let him go and then brought him back.
Where'd he go to? Warriors?
I think it was the Warriors. Yeah, and he become a cold hero over there.
We had him on the show here once. We might get him back on soon.
He was
a
a good
legend.
player, Mark Tukey.
Yeah, I remember running up the... Oh, yeah, Tukes.
Maybe they're looking to get rid of Reece Walsh. Maybe, or his contract might be.
Hey,
up.
he's in town as we speak.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
Brother, ooh.
A shout out to...
Is he at Ellie's Nails?
Yeah, shout out to Green Hills Nails. He'll be over there.
There's a lot to pick from.
Yeah. Mate, apparently there's some Reece Walsh specials on this week. Get one hand free.
But yeah, maybe he's coming off contract because you'd put him back. I think he.
No, Reece
Selwyn-
Walsh has just been signed, hasn't he? Again, he's like gone up near close to $1 million
Yeah,
or something.
some-
He is already over $1 million.
Yeah, something like that.
Selwyn Cobbo, I feel, is a much better fullback.
Yeah, I just think the nail salons up there kicked up a stink, and the
Yeah,
Broncos had to
sponsored
re-sign him.
him.
Your kickbacks.
Just on that Reece Walsh thing where he gets his nails painted, he does go to a professional salon.
I've seen
His
it.
daughter may do it, but on Instagram, he's in a nail salon. But
Oh.
but Broncos supporters are coming to his defence going, it's for some mental health thing or something, some man thing. It's one blue nail. That's the awareness, is one blue nail being painted.
Is it?
Yes, it was on the radio this
okay.
morning. Not 10 fingers in pink, one blue nail.
Oh, shit, there, I've got to get rid of my toenails.
So what, did you just get a blue texture and go,
Because that defeats the purpose.
Oh, man, if he wants to, play dress-ups and wear nail polish and that. Like,
Be a man and say, yeah, I did it.
yeah,
I
well,
see blokes at the nail salon all the time with their little girls, and they just get their nails like done and cleaned
yeah, well,
up, and,
Corey
then,
gets it done.
and like a clear shellac or something put on it. Like, you know, who cares? But yeah, I mean, you're in the public eye. People are going to say something about it,
But
and you carry on like the way you do. People
don't
are
say
gonna
my daughter did it when clearly you're in the nail salon. Like,
Yeah.
say, yeah, I get it done. So what?
That's
Don't
it.
hide it.
Own
Yeah.
that shit.
It's the lying that gets me.
People will see you out and about, mate, too.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
got to put your finger up and say, I did it.
And she didn't have an Adam's apple either.
Speaking of fingers, hey, Hopper.
And you know what? You'd get a lot more respect if you come out of the closet. Just
Is
like
she looking at
Ponga.
you? Or?
Pass it on.
She had one eye on him, one eye on me. Then I was a bit confused. Huh?
Pass it on.
I'm sitting in the chair doesn't mean it's me.
Hey, do you want to wear the hat or?
You went for it. Go on,
Come on.
Backwards.
go on, do it.
It's like the bubbles hat. I wore that the other week.
Which one did you wear?
That one.
Maybe you two should swap, because if he stands up, you only stand up. Easy done.
That's why he's got the hat folded up.
No kneeling.
So no splashback. Anyway.
Yeah. Umbrellas.
Bubbles.
Payne Haas has officially pledged his allegiance to Toa Samoa. He will not represent the Australian Kangaroos.
Ah.
We
It
knew
was
that
it was
month
quite
ago.
a good speech that he
No,
had
it
around
wasn't
his
official.
reasoning.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all for it. Like, obviously, you've got, like, it's the same as Greg Marju. Greg Marju was originally at Kiwi, but he's now with Samoa too, because he's got both. And I mean, if okay, your dad's Samoan and your mum's New Zealand, how do you pledge allegiance to just one?
Well, Haas has played Australia. He's
Yeah.
played Origin. He's
I got no
played-
drama with it, hey.
Essentially conquered the arenas.
Is it a case of they know that all these ones that are whinging and bitching about it, they know that Australians are going to have their work cut out for them?
Yep.
I think if they build the team that they're looking at building, I think they will beat Australia
Yeah.
anyhow.
100%.
I'm going to have a lazy 10 on them.
I reckon it's going to be a great final this year, because I reckon it'll be Samoa, New Zealand, or Tonga. I don't think you'll see the Australians in the...
They're not playing it, are they?
Big bad?
They got the tour, the Lions tour.
Oh, the Tongans, have they?
No, the Aussies. I think they're not playing the.
Oh, they're not in the... Oh, my bad. My
I
apologies.
don't think so.
Oh, there you
I
go.
could be.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at that.
Could be embarrassingly wrong.
No, I could be. I was going off last year when we went. You smell that.
Memes keep popping up.
Show him.
So yeah, I'm
Not the only thing. On that note,
Pop up.
on that note, we'll just take 5 minutes and I'll be back. Welcome back, guys. Time for
Part 2.
part 2 of the NRL news.
Jeremiah Nanai has reportedly reaffirmed to Toa Samoa that he wishes to represent them in the World Cup Challenge and not Australia. Nobody wants to play for Australia.
Next. Who's
gonna be-
going to be next?
It's going to be a good side.
Yeah. Katoni Staggs has reportedly informed the Broncos he would like to be considered for the captaincy, however you say it, once Adam Reynolds leaves, retires.
Well, who else are you going to put in there? Oh, hang on. Ezra Mann.
No.
No.
Reece Walsh.
Yeah, well, I reckon Walsh will probably get it, to be honest.
Well,
But,
he's the poster boy, so it would make sense.
I want to be.
but how can you have a club captain that was actually caught with cocaine?
Yes.
Well, I suppose the Knights had one that...
I was going to say.
The Knights have got one that was sniffing cocaine in a toilet.
Off
so-
Kurt Mann's butt crack.
No, he just wanted a little bit of man love. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Oh, sorry, wrong person.
Yeah, he's not here today.
I was used to.
It's force of habit.
We have to pick
It
on
is.
Gary tonight now.
Yeah, Gary, there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No.
Knights chairman Jeff Coburn has thrown his support behind Adam O'Brien, insisting he is the right coach for their club.
Bullshit.
He believes a tough injury toll has contributed to their poor season.
What a load of horse.
It hasn't helped, but it happened before that.
I think fitness has a lot to do with the injury toll.
I think having no balls has something to do with it as well, too. Have you? All jokes aside, like, sorry, Adam, you're a good bloke. I'm not saying that, but when you go to a press conference, you've got to have a set of kahunas and actually say something. It's so predictable, like our attack. Oh, I thought we did something good out of that game. What? We just got belted 64-0. How do you find something good out of that?
But Broncos lost most of it. Well, they lost 6 and 7 and wingers. The next week they've come back and they've killed it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I've never wanted to be this person, but I am. He's not the right fit for our club. I'm not saying he's a bad coach because I'm not that, and I think in the right club he could be great, but I just don't think he's the right fit for our club.
There's a natural point that it ends.
Like, when's enough? Like, you know, we don't get footy apparently, but we do, mate. And the thing is, we go week in, week out. How is it fair to the club that we're still going to be? We're going to be in the same position next year.
Yeah.
Unless something changes, because you can have all the players in the world. You can have a stacked team. Okay, we'll use Penrith for example. 2 years ago, when they had like the best team, and you could have maybe Chris coaching them. Doesn't mean they're going to be great because they've got all them stacked players. You still got to have a great coach.
Yeah.
No offense, Chris, but you know, like he's not a coach. But you know what I mean? Like you've got to have someone decent behind these horses steering them in the right direction. I just don't see it working. I hope I'm wrong because I never want to see people lose their job. But
we can see as fans week in, week out, you know, we're changing the team list, trying different things, but it's not working. We need to keep some consistency because how are they supposed to play?
And show a bit of loyalty back to some of the players that have committed and shown some heart at the club, and we're getting rid of a lot of them.
The shit with Gagai and Frizzell says enough. Like, you've got 2
100%.
blokes there that want to finish their career. Let them finish their career
I'll tell
at
you
your
another one
club.
too. Brody Jones. What he sacrifices he's done to stay at that club is phenomenal that people don't know. He won us the game with that try. After that, he's been pushed to the bloody reserve grade.
Yeah.
For what?
Hetherington.
Jack Hetherington.
Hastings.
Jack Hetherington doesn't want to leave. He loves the club.
Hastings was brought back when it was convenient for
When they had
everyone.
no one else.
Yeah, and look what he did. He
And
did
that's
some
only
good
because
stuff.
the ball boys and Subi Herbert weren't available that week, so they brought him back. That's ridiculous. Anyway, maybe it's not O'Brien. Maybe he needs some assistance to help him. Maybe our attacking coach and defensive coach are not.
Well, isn't there ads up for that
For
at
the
the moment?
kicking coach.
There's ads for a lot of different coaches to go on up there.
There's your into the club.
Yeah, go on.
There's a couple of people there that would screw my application up straight away and throw it in the bin. There you going. You know who I am talking about, don't you?
Leave me out of it. I like my seat at the footy.
No, spade's a spade, a dick's a dick.
Sean Lane has announced his immediate retirement from rugby league. He will remain with the Eels in a pathway role, focusing on mental skills and athlete awareness.
That's pretty sad, eh?
Very sad.
Very.
Very sad. He's a good footballer, and to have that happen.
He still had it. I reckon he still has.
Yeah.
A year or two, easy. I used to like it when they got close to the line, they give it to him and he'd just fall
10
over.
metres out. 10 metres out, and he'd still score. He'd just fall over.
But I like the fact that he's staying around in that position.
Yep.
Now, NRL needs to wake the up and have this bloke on the NRL, not just Parramatta, and do a mental health thing because, okay, how many years have we been pushing it with the NRL? Actual NRL, not just me saying it here. I was in contact with the NRL and a former player, remember Clinton Torpy?
Yep.
He was pushing it too, to have a mental health round, all this stuff. NRL didn't want a bar of it because the players didn't know what round was what if they were coming and going. That was the whole excuse why we couldn't have a mental health round. All of a sudden, the Goanna Academy is pushing mental health. Have you noticed the big changes? So what? Because Greg Inglis is pushing it, there's talk. So, but why wasn't it done before this? It just shits you that, you know, you got to be someone successful in the eye of the NRL to be heard. And, you know, the fans are the game. Without the fans, there's no one. They should start listening to the fans more.
Yep.
It's my opinion.
We don't know anything about football.
Apparently not.
The Dolphins have officially signed Brad Schneider on a 1-year deal for the 2026 season. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Rob's son.
No, I was going to say his dad works up there sometimes. Movie world, doing movies.
The part I like, 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's much chop. Well, it's pretty harsh, but I just don't think he's first grade material. So I think it's probably a good thing for Penrith. They who they got? They're getting Cogger back, but
Seen a few of that this week or last week. People not up for the first grade.
I've said it for a while, haven't I? It's
Cogger was good for us. Hope the Knights haven't damaged him.
he's
Although,
just
Milky, we
Yeah,
got him back in good nick.
yeah. That's what we do. We make players good again. We send them back to you, and they become great again.
I will say, once Dom Young went to the Roosters, he was all right. But since coming back, I think he's
He was
been.
dog shit,
I think he's been a godsend.
wasn't he? At
Coming
the
back.
Roosters,
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to drop him.
like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they let him go.
And he's
He
an
wasn't doing
absolute
what he-
godsend coming back. I think he plays like brilliant. He's one of the ones that are really out there. So yeah, I'm very impressed with how
Oh,
his
he's
form
out
is
there,
coming
all
back.
Forward runs.
Yeah. Well, he's got a big shoe, too. Have you seen the size of those things? Flippers.
If someone wants to rip his jersey off again, I wouldn't say no to that.
What, ripping his jersey off?
Yeah. There was a Roosters game and someone grabbed his jersey and it ripped and he's
Oh,
walking
that,
around with
yeah.
his washboard hanging out.
You like that, too, Gav?
What, the washboard?
Yeah.
You see mine?
There's nothing. Dad bods are in, mate.
Well, that-
Bloody oath they are.
It's not a beer belly, it's a fuel tank for the sex machine.
Keeps you warm.
Daz has that shirt.
A big hunky funky sex machine.
If you don't respect the dad bod, you don't get the dad rod.
Best 2 minutes of your life. That's including the shower.
2, was it? Yeah, I was going to say, was it that long?
Oh, good 30 seconds.
Manly have officially re-signed Clayton Falalo on a 2-year extension, keeping him at the club until the end of 2027.
Fair enough.
The Broncos are reportedly unable to offer Shibasaki a contract extension prior to November 1st. Given this, the Perth Bears are understood to be preparing an offer for his services.
Oh,
Is that the dumbest thing you've heard?
that is stupid.
He's just come on and set the house on fire and become an origin.
Yeah. Oh well, the Bears will be good with him.
Like, okay.
So when's his contract up? Next season, end of next season.
Yeah, I think so.
Must
Or is it
be.
the end of this season?
Or maybe it was 1 year because he was only on train and trial.
he
at
was
the
too,
start,
yeah.
yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Dolphins might even grab him. Or even the Titans.
I think any side would be crazy not to
Yeah.
go at him. If
He
they
was
can
good at
afford him.
Newcastle before he left. And then he just, something wasn't right, you know, like,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden he's all changed. I rate him, even before he got it, you know.
Yep.
He's only going to get better. Like,
I don't get that.
there's another, with the Penrith thing too.
So is he any of his parents Tongan?
Samoan, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah. Might get that. But no, that's the same with Penrith. I don't get the Paul Alamotti. Like, seriously. If I was picking a team this week, I'm picking the Bears. I'm chasing Paul Alamotti to be one of my centre pairings. 100% I am. The bloke could play wing, centre, fullback, or you could even put him at lock if you needed be. And he can kick goals. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the bloke play a bad game.
Might be keeping up their sleeve
Well,
for the next couple of games.
yeah, but do you want to sit there at a club and play cup? Or do you want to go to a club and play first grade? That's my problem. I'd hate to see Penrith lose him, but be good in red and blue. No, he doesn't play halfback. Stupid me.
We don't have enough money.
The Perth Bears are reportedly interested in signing Cameron McInnes from 2027 onwards.
How big
was
is the cap at the Bears?
Well, have you seen Canterbury's?
Do they get an extra $2 million for their first season?
Probably.
Yeah, they get extra.
Yeah, I think it's $2 million.
Can we get an extra $2 million for being stupid?
You've already spent it.
So
That's what I mean.
there's one more player,
For being stupid.
Yeah, we'll just get another halfback.
one halfback. Jerry Evans.
No, we might even try and sign George Rhodes to play halfback. Come out of retirement.
Oh,
No, he's busy, mate.
Yeah.
He's got his hands full.
Oh, only what? I just can't believe that. That's. I nearly swore then, but that's. Just,
oh,
Nothing unusual.
I don't swear. I'm a good church going
never
boy.
heard him swear ever.
Oh no, darling.
The Warriors have reportedly informed Bunty Afawa he will not be offered an extension past this season. His management have begun assessing his options elsewhere.
Good pickup.
Parramatta. They're looking for a back rower.
Oh, we could do what? Well, we just got rid of Kai Pierce-Paul.
No, we
Can he
need
play halfback?
halfbacks.
I wonder if he can play halfback.
Bunty.
I just want
That's
to
got to
know.
mean something.
You want to bunt him?
No.
I just want to know, how do we have so many halves? We're so shit.
Because we need more halves.
Because we can't catch.
We can't do anything.
We kick,
Can't
we
score
don't
in
chase,
the
we
first
can't
half.
catch.
But I still love the club. I can still take the piss out of him. Because seriously, if you don't laugh, you cry. You know, and that's the thing. People said to me at work, and I had a phone call from a fan the other day, rang me up and said, "Oh, Smith, I've had enough." He said, "I'm not renewing my membership." I said, "Oh, we still will." I said, "You know, we still go, even though it's get our ass handed to us and stuff." I said, because it's not just the game. It's the friendships you have there, the fun you have together. And I'll rip shit out of myself if we're getting our ass handed to us. I'll just sit there and wave the flag, go, oh, yeah, another try, the other team, you know, and it's still fun.
It's
but
not always about winning either, you know. If you,
obviously.
it'd be nice.
Obviously.
Wouldn't rock up.
Like, you never know. You never know what'll happen, you know. Like the Panthers, they started the season at the bottom. They're now up towards the top, so you never know what's going to happen.
No, we're not.
We've got up one.
We know what's going to happen.
The Panthers.
We'll go back to the bottom.
You're right over
Is
there.
it? I thought I heard Muttley.
I thought someone was releasing air out of a balloon.
Kevin Walters says the fact that Dylan Edwards is the incumbent New South Wales fullback has no bearing on his Kangaroo selection. James Tedesco has put himself back in the frame with the seasons he's had. The season he's had.
Well, he's had 2 good games or something the last 2 weeks. And Dylan...
In a row.
My bad. Dylan Edwards had 1 bad game. Like,
Oh, he had a shocker.
yeah, he did, but you can't have perfect games day in,
Shocker
day out
and
every
still
game.
made 230 odd metres.
Yeah, true.
That's a shocker.
Yeah.
Running sideways.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
I'm not just saying it because of my, you know, I like Penrith, but I've been on the Dylan Edwards bandwagon for...
Because he's got a dad bod.
He's got a dad ad. But no, like, seriousness. Before he was as good as he is in Origin, that I said to Kylie too, this is back when he was going to... The Cowboys wanted him. I said, nah, this bloke's going to be a gun. And, yeah, I rate him. I know it's a big call, but I don't think there is a better fullback in the game at the moment than Dylan Edwards, and hasn't been for probably the last couple of years. And I know people go, oh, you know, bullshit, Ponga or Walsh.
No.
I don't agree with that.
No,
Like, I don't. Once again, if I'm picking a team, out of every player in the comp, he's my fullback that I would chase. 100%
His attitude is a lot better than Walsh's and Ponga's as well. He doesn't think he doesn't give off that, oh, I'm the best vibe either. He's quite
he's
humble.
very well. You know, he won't even rip the shit out of you if you give him a black text to sign a black flag. But,
Whereabouts would you want me to sign it?
Who did that?
Anyway.
Muttley.
Touching on Jeremiah Nanai again, Tulsa Samoa coach Ben Gardner has confirmed that Jeremiah will represent them this year. He's excited about the end of the year and excited about playing in the Blues jersey, he said. The blue jersey, sorry. Got State of Origin on my brain.
Fair enough.
Don't remind me.
It's going to be a good side, that.
Oh, 100% is.
The Castleford Tigers are reportedly close to signing Michaeli Ravalawa from 2026 onwards, and they have reportedly signed Blake Taff on a 3-year deal from 2026 onwards.
He's been off. You haven't heard from him for a while, have you?
been quite a while.
I think you might even find. I hope not. I hope he decides to says to the Knights, well, sorry, I'm still contracted. I'm not going anywhere. And Gamble plays with us. But if not, wouldn't be surprised if you see him over in the Pommy land. Someone pick him up. Hopefully not, because I think he's still got a lot to offer. But you have to kill it over there.
The Panthers have reportedly informed Dane Laurie he will not be offered an extension past this season.
Yeah, good move. Good move, I think. Has been good, but the last 12 months, too hot and cold for me. I think get rid of him, and if it come down to keeping him or Alamonte, sorry, buddy, hurry.
Manly have reportedly signed Blake Wilson on a 2-year deal from 2026 onwards.
Read his name.
Is it Wilson or Wilkin?
Welcome. I don't know if that's a typo or not, but just sounded.
Welcome.
Hang on.
It's Wilson, isn't it?
Haven't you got a tattoo about a Wilkin or something?
Hey,
Don't you have a tattoo on your leg that says Wilkin or something?
Roger Wilco.
Roger Wilco.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just reminded me.
How do you know what's on his leg? On his inner thigh?
Well, it's pretty obvious when
How do you
see
know
that.
what's on his inner thigh?
Is it his third leg?
No. That word's too long. It says Bob on it.
The Perth Bears are reportedly interested in signing Jaden Campbell from 2027 onwards and will consider an offer if he's not re-signed prior to November 1st this year.
Anyone else?
Yeah, Perth Bears or... Yeah.
Samoa or Perth Bears.
These Perth Bears are going to have a good team. If
Oh,
they
hell
sign
yeah.
all these players,
And they all gel real quick.
how good on them.
Robert Toya has pledged his international allegiance to Tonga for the Pacific
Oh.
Championships despite being in the frame for an Australian Kangaroos debut.
Oh, we have a different team.
Lika Halasima has pledged his international allegiance to Tonga for the Pacific Championships despite being in the frame for a New Zealand Kiwis debut.
Oh, that's a big call, that too. Oh, I don't know. I've got a bit of Kiwi in me, eh? Oh, no, I didn't say I've had some Kiwi in me.
What's his name?
Tyrone. But yeah, like to do that haka, like there's nothing better, than I don't reckon to be involved in that haka. That would be. I know the Tongans and the Samoa do their own too, but no, that New Zealand haka
Makes you wee a little bit each time, doesn't it?
does give me a little. Gives me a tingle. But
It's a bit from left to right.
but even another one too, which is totally different that I really love too, and I sit there and if it's on, excuse me, there's two things you can't say a word during, is the haka and the Fijian hymn. I love that when that comes on. I just glued to the TV. Have you heard it? You've heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. When we do send all their jerseys over there, are they involved with it this year? The Fijian in the.
I imagine they would be.
They weren't last year in the what's her name?
Oh, weren't they?
No. Because they were over doing something too. Are they in it this year?
Oh, I'll have to check my
Yeah,
facts.
check that.
Homework.
Check that because I have a connection in Fiji that maybe we could get us to one of their training sessions there, have a look at it and get involved with. Yes, I'd love that. Imagine being around the likes of Billy Armour, Kickout and stuff and listen to them doing that hymn.
Be good.
If the hair's on your neck don't stand up or your chin, nothing will from that. Anyway.
Manly are reportedly in negotiations with Jake Turpin to sign him from 2026 onwards.
I don't know about that one.
It's Manly.
Yeah, you can have him.
Zach Lomax has reportedly informed the Eels he could be interested in a move to R360. If the competition gets up and running, he is contracted until 2028 and would require an early release.
Because he's not a winger, He's killing it on the winger. Just prove he is a winger. But in saying that, if anyone says, look, I'm off to R360, I can't blame him, to be honest.
I also heard the Hurricanes are also looking at making an offer.
Yeah, stick that.
1.5 million.
It's a lot of money, but stick that. Like,
So what is it? What do they sign contracts for? Why don't they
Give
just
them
turn
a
up,
break.
play for a year, and then go to wherever they want?
Yeah, kind of means nothing at the
yeah,
moment.
I don't know.
On the winger front, really, the Eels are pretty bulletproof if you've got the Fox on one wing and then you've got
What did the Fox say?
Lomax on the other wing. But they're still just not in the centres at all.
Yeah.
Whoever their number 10 is, I'd love to smack him up there. The amount of times he's missed on that last week, I was yelling.
Hopgood? What number?
No, it wasn't Jermaine Hopgood.
No, Hopwood's 13.
Number 10.
Luke Marotti.
No, it's Junior
Junior
Paulo.
Bolo.
Oh, Bolo, yeah.
Yeah.
Been a few games now in a row, and I'm like, bloody no.
Have you seen the size of his hands?
No, I've seen the size
Well,
of his
they have
head
moved
though,
him
as it
prop.
went through some bloke's
Hopgood is playing prop.
abdomen the other night.
Yeah, Hopgood, yeah. He's a gun. I honestly think, but he's more suited in the back row. Hopgood.
But I think you've got
Yeah.
two very good wingers. You
No,
should be
100%.
putting more scores up on the board than what's going on. It's very frustrating.
100%.
Very frustrating to watch.
Tangent number
Right,
5
get
for
that
me.
off. mate.
Sorry, I went
No,
on
you're
a
right.
bit
Yeah.
down the track there.
Shane Flanagan believes his player was obstructed in Adam Pompey's second try on Friday night. I started playing football at 4 years old. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. I
Does-
dead set don't know the rules, he
Does
said.
anyone?
Yeah.
Because they keep changing. Well,
They
the,
make
fi-
'em up
the
as they
officials
go.
don't. Clearly, the officials don't. Well, have you got any Storm news? If you know what I'm saying.
Can't remember.
Well,
Getting what he's putting down.
Knock yourself out.
we go back to the
Literally.
whole milking incident of what's his name?
Pappy.
Harry Grant.
Oh,
Do you blame him though? If he was on your team,
I'm not blaming him, but this is the point where we need to get the rules 100% right.
Yeah.
Because if you have a look on it, right, there is a photo. He went out there to do that on purpose. Because if he was going for Cleary, he took the wrong line. There's a different line where he could have got to Cleary.
A straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everyone's not seeing is, if you go back and you look at the replay, Cameron Munster's about... Oh.
Bip.
He's offside.
Cameron Munster's
We're going to
about...
say 5 metres, were you?
Yes. He's my bad. My bad. I'll put $1 in the swear jar. He's a couple of metres offside. So my point is, I'm not saying that. Well, they probably should have won in that instance, but the better team won because they found a way to win. I'm not being sour grapes, but we have that technology. Why didn't the bunker go and look at that? And why didn't the bunker go, okay, he milked it, we got to start, imagine losing a grand final to something like that. Like, you'd be pissed. If that was a grand final, I would have moved out for a week.
Well, that's sort of not the same as that, but that's 6 again.
yeah.
Back in the St George grand final.
Yeah.
When that 6 again call happened.
When was that the one with the Raiders, you mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry, the Raiders.
Yeah.
It's no different.
No.
It's exactly the same thing.
And
Like that
they
was a
lost the
bumble
grand
call.
final, really, for that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, I would be ropeable. To be honest, like, there's no way. Yeah.
The bunker just can't get it right. I don't see the
But
point.
even can the officials, the refs and stuff.
Well, if you watch the Cowboys Knights game on the weekend, the last one of the weekend, and they're already in play. They're already 3 plays in, and they're reviewing bunker footage.
Okay, is there
And then
a...
they pulled the play and went, no, Knights ball. Why are we doing that? They're already playing on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Move on.
I'm going to make it next year. You're looking for a job next year?
When you're in charge,
Yeah.
might be.
You are going to be the bunker allocator.
Oh God.
Okay, and you are in a room, and you watch every game, and we make it so no game overlaps any game, and you're the officiator on every single game.
That thing I sent you, Kylie.
yeah,
Who was that interview with
James Maloney.
Maloney? Maloney come out and said that. So they pay each official in the bunker X amount. Whereas it's
That'd be a lot of money.
$2,000, $5,000, $10,000 game, whatever
Yeah.
they get.
I'd do it.
So instead of that, give one bloke a big bowl of chips and a couple of cans of Coke, lock him away for the weekend.
Totally.
One bloke. He can even do it from his own lounge room.
Yeah.
Okay? Set him up with all his TVs, start Thursday night, finish Sunday afternoon.
I'm telling you what.
One official, one bloke calling that bunker call, so then you never get a varied opinion.
100%. And I tell you what, I said to Collie, there's no way, if they want to pay me that big dollars, my team or not, I'm calling it how it is.
I couldn't do that. Too
Yeah,
biased.
stops your interpretation, and
That's it.
you probably get no Christmas cards, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. But my salary starts now at $95,000 a year plus a company car. All right? And yeah, I'm your man. I'll be straight as anything and straight down the line. Tell it how it is.
I'm glad you corrected that.
So,
Even
Poor
the
is
Parramatta
shattered.
playing.
Yeah, you will be. Imagine the tears. You'd need a boat now. Anyway, but that's how it has to be.
Yeah.
Because too many people have different interpretations.
The good thing about this one of Harry Grant, the good part about that is they let Mitchell Moses off
Yeah.
the hook.
Yeah.
Hang on. Perfect opportunity. You have a 2-people bunker system for the whole thing. Same household, like a husband and wife. Or you could have the badgers.
Oh, God, we'd argue about it.
Yeah, but it'd be fun. Or you could have the badgers. What's Casey and Bald.
Yeah.
And they could do all games. All that joke, eh?
I believe it's Gavin.
Oh, Gavin, sorry. Anyway, they could do all the games. They, leading up to next year, they've got the off-season to go through the rules together, agree on the officiating of the rules, have it all black and white. Then they've got a couple of months to study it together. Bang. They do it every single game. In their own little bunker.
And they brief all the teams and say this is how it is.
Yeah.
And we'll have consistency.
That's right. And there's not going to be any different interpretation because we are both the only two that will be ruling on it. You know, you change their little, have their own little bunker, or in our case, a dungeon. And, yeah.
Sorry?
You could set it up here.
Yeah. There you go.
Little war room.
We
Right.
could even,
There's only one little problem.
what's that?
Little handout. Money talks.
Yeah, but think
No,
of what the
no, no,
foundation could do.
Yeah.
Hey?
Think of what the foundation could do with all the kickbacks.
And think of another New Zealand trip we could go on.
Think of not going on a tangent and getting through this news. I know.
No, that's boring.
Hour
Okay, yeah,
and
next.
15.
The Tigers have officially re-signed Stafford Toa on a 2-year extension, keeping him at the club until at least the end of 2027.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
Harm Sally, Hamish Stewart and Jack de Bellin all sustained HIA injuries and have now been stood down for the 11-day mandatory period. Has there been a team more unlucky this year?
No, really?
Was that in the first set?
No.
That was like... Yeah, I'm sure it was like the first set
But
of
they-
6 and...
They still pushed the Warriors, but I give them credit.
Yeah, they did.
Even when the bed sheet went off, they still pushed him. Yeah, anyway.
David Fafita has undergone surgery on his ankle for a 3rd time and will miss the remaining of the season.
What, did he fall off a carousel horse or something? He ain't been playing. He ain't been doing anything, has he?
We love our carousel horses here, don't
No,
we?
Movie World's got carousels. They're sponsored by Movie World.
Oh, I'd love to know that. To see it one time.
Billy Smith has officially pledged his international allegiance to England and could debut for them in the post-season Ashes this year.
With Victor, the inflictor.
Jackson Ford has been charged with a Grade 1 crusher tackle and has been banned for 3 games.
The poor Warriors are just getting stung, and they're making it harder and harder for them to win, isn't it?
Well, how does that work? Because Jacob Host got stung 3 times in that game and he's got a fine for each one. But it's his...
first offence.
Yeah, how does that make sense?
So isn't it first, second and third offence in one game?
You would think so.
Would it be first offence just, or, like, does that count to just one game? Like one game with an offence?
But it's still a second offence on that one game.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he would have been on report for the first one, you think he'd tidy his game up a bit. But no, then there's a second and a third.
And you can't tell me Contoni Stags only have one offence. Come on.
Didn't Mitch Moses have a couple? No. Did he?
Yeah, he was on report twice, so he must have got cleared of one.
No, well, there you go.
They probably milked that anyhow.
At least you're honest.
Probably whinge of the ref.
Nah, well,
He might have scared them.
I don't like that, but because Jackson Ford third, and then that's a. I just don't. That don't make sense. First offence. No.
3 times, yeah.
So this is where they confuse everything with everyone and make it. Oh, mate.
That's why I'm thinking maybe first offence, because it's his first game he's had an offence. Maybe that's what they
Yeah,
count
but he's
the
had
game.
3 in the one game. If you could
That's
have,
what I'm
Can
saying.
you have 50 in that one
But
game?
that's like if you get done for speeding
Yeah, you get
and then
multiple offences.
you go speeding again and get caught on the same day. They're not going to go, "What's your first?"
It don't
offence?"
make
You'll
sense.
just get that.
I get what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
It's dumb as.
Well, it's the NRL, so you got to think like a crackhead and make up rules for yourself. So
Just ask our visitor the other night; he might know.
Yeah. He's going to be busy next year.
hopefully he comes back tonight while we're all
Hopefully
here.
not. Oh,
While we're
yeah.
here.
No, I've got to wait till I get me
Might
back.
get a job in the bunker.
I'll trade him to my tow bar and take him for a drive.
I wouldn't do that to anyone, train anyone to afford.
I'm in the Isuzu.
Oh, all right, fair enough then.
The Tigers have reportedly informed Jack Bird he is no longer a part of their plans. He is free to leave the club and sign with a rival club from 2026.
Super League. I don't think anyone here will take him, to be honest. Hasn't been setting the...
His time's up.
Yeah, hasn't been really setting the world on fire. Super League will probably come knocking. You know?
Toby Sexton insists there is no bad blood between the Bulldogs and Lachlan Galvin. He has expressed his gratitude for the club for giving him an opportunity. "I do love the Bulldogs. I'm still hoping I haven't played my last game," he said.
If I was coach, he wouldn't have played his last game, because I tell you what, Lockie Galvin would not be in my side. He's proven he's not... What's he done since coming?
Yeah, made it worse. But if there's no bad blood, why all that carry on?
So half the time they've got to say this.
Yeah,
so
but
they're
Sexton
not on
hasn't
our
really
side.
done anything.
Yeah.
Sexton's been a quiet
100%.
achiever of it all. He's really sat
Yeah.
back. But honestly, I don't rate Lockie Galvin. He was good at with Ramey and that, but since coming to the Dogs, realistically,
He's gone to
pardon
the
the
Dogs.
pun, but he's gone a little bit dog shit, hasn't he?
Well, he's only a kid.
Yeah, he is.
They've thrown a lot of money at him. They've thrown a lot of hype behind him.
But if you're going to talk the talk, you know, I deserve this, I deserve that. You got to back it up. I know people go, he's only a kid, but in NRL, you're old enough. You know. I get what you're saying. He is young, but maybe say if I don't want to paint a bad picture of the bloke, 'cause I don't dislike him, but maybe he should have kept his mouth quiet a bit. And yeah, I just don't think he's worth what he's getting.
What did they sign him for? Was it 3 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Would they have been better, like
12 months.
pulling his head in and pulling his head in and put him in reserve grade for the rest of the year and let him get his gear together?
Yeah, because realistically, he's done nothing. And I seen him after the game. There was a picture of him. He's walking around. It's like he's lost. He was in no man's land. If I was picking the Dogs team this week and Sexton wasn't available, I'm telling you, he still wouldn't be there on my team. He's not a fit to the club. I'll say that now, and you watch, he'll probably come out this week and have a man of the match performance. But I would have Kurt Mann at 7, and he wouldn't be on my side. Or if he was, he'd be at 14, and Mann would be at 7.
Yeah.
I just don't think he offers anything to the Dogs.
All that
There's
shit going on, I think, is a lot of ego boosting as well.
Yeah,
And now you look at him when he's at the Dogs, he felt so big when he was at the Tigers, and you look at him now and you can just see he thinks he's very small.
It's the same. Also, too, some players don't fit in some clubs.
No.
Is that one of them?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting. You watched, I said he'd probably turn around
Yeah.
this week. 7 tries, 28 goals, and a man of the match performance.
Angus Crichton has reportedly told his management he does not want to play for any other NRL club besides the Roosters. If he doesn't re-sign with them, then a move to rugby union could be his next move.
Nah. Yeah, 360. 360. 100% it will be. They need a podcast.
Liku Halasima has revealed he promised his mother he would buy her a house the moment he signed his first Warriors development contract. "I'm going to keep that promise. That's my goal, to buy her a house," he said.
Good on him.
Good on him.
Someone else did that too, eh?
Top bodies, parents.
Us.
Yeah.
Must do.
There's been a few
couple.
players, yeah.
Jared Hayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good on him.
Like you would anyway.
Oh, 100%.
I definitely would. The Perth Bears have reportedly identified Scott Sorensen as someone they would like to sign for their inaugural NRL season.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the Knights?
We dodged a bullet.
Really?
No, you didn't. You got Brown.
Sorensen's
it
been
right
playing
between
good.
No, Sorensen's days have been a little bit... Oh, no, he's
I
good.
disagree.
Nah. You want to argue over it? Wait till later. No, but Oh, he's good, but I just think his days are sort of... His best football has been previous years.
You might hit his straps over there.
You watch no one over man of the match performance this week.
Good. Trent Robinson fears the kickoff will be removed from the game soon unless the NRL does more to protect the ball carrier. We all love the collision, but 3 versus 1, we must protect the head from any direct impact, he explained.
You just need to shut the fuck up and just coach your team, you
So
knucklehead.
why don't they, instead of running like a bull at a gate at 3 blokes, come up with a step?
Well, why not
in
just
their
leave
game?
it? It's a contact sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
We're not playing
like,
netball.
Okay, Spencer Linu, do you want to get rid of the kickoff? I can tell you now, you'll say, no bloody way.
Mm.
You get rid of the kickoff, rugby league is dead. I'm telling you. You get rid of the kickoff, you might as well play touch football.
I was going to say it'll turn into bloody tag football. They'll be pulling tags off each other.
But he's an idiot. It's only because of one of his players got hurt the other day, right? But when Spencer was running like it,
Well,
like Spencer does,
Missed it.
someone...
Stomach's grumbling.
I thought Courtney farted. Oh. Anyway.
No, I'm holding it in.
Someone, Spencer running off the back fence, you didn't hear anything when he wasn't getting.
Yeah.
And when Olmo does, honestly, Robinson just needs to shut the up and coach the Roosters because he's creating more issues than the NRL looks at it, and they, could change the game. He's going to ruin the game. To shut up, you muppet. Coach the Roosters.
Look at other people that have been injured from the sport. It just is what it is. It's
That's why
it's
you're getting paid the big money.
Yeah, it's a give or take, That's the risk you run even getting in your car to go and sit behind a desk all day, You get in the car, you could get T-bone, you don't know. But, we look at Alex McKinnon, all that issues. That's just the risk you run playing the game.
That's what.
You know?
Okay, if they get rid of the kickoff and that, reduce their salaries.
What?
Reduce the salaries of the players.
Take the danger money out.
Yeah.
I bet you that changes
So
then.
what do you replace it with? A tap.
A tug off, like a throw off. No, like
you always go to that place. It's like Happy Gilmore where he's thinking about the woman in the laundry. You're thinking of men.
I meant to say tap
It's all
off,
right.
like
It's happy
touch
place.
football, tap, like a tap.
Yeah.
Like instead of kick it, the one team will tap it and run, and there'll be no kicks. So it's touch football.
It's ridiculous.
Or you're only allowed to kick it 10 metres.
They'll get rid of all the kicks because then they want to stop you from attacking the kicker as well. You might as well just for example,
Watch AFL.
you got to sit there and go and balk them when they're kicking because you can't do anything else.
Surely they're just taking the piss with this and they're just talking shit
No,
to
it's
bring
been-
up some topics to talk about.
It's been talked about for a few years. They're going to try, but they do it, they'll ruin the game.
They
I'm telling
will.
you. They will.
Literally. Go play marbles if you want less contact.
If they do that, R360 will take over and kill everything. Anyway,
Almost there.
I'm not that boring.
It's reported that the negative reports surrounding Anthony Seibold in the media are being driven by the players. It would appear some of the playing group remain unhappy with his coaching style and techniques.
Maybe some of their playing style isn't happy with the coaches either. All right, I reckon you'll see him gone soon.
Bailey Bentley Hape was deemed Cat 1 HIA and has been stood down for the mandatory 11-day period. And lastly, Isaac Fasua-Malaawi is reportedly close to joining the Super League from 2026 onwards. He will also consider pledging his allegiance to England internationally. His manager insists that England is not an option for his older brother Tino.
So how's that not?
Strange, that one.
Different fathers?
It's not an option.
So how?
He doesn't want to. He's not interested.
Yeah,
And that concludes
that concludes the
NRL News, brought to you by
Hair Pocket Workwear for all you. Some of our great merchandise, including our hoodies and them jackets. I still selling them. Got another 2 this week.
Get Hoodies Made.
Hoodies?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
What's in it?
Done. I'll get it done.
Like that.
Yeah.
But hers has got bad language on it.
No, stay tuned.
But I like that one.
We'll look into hoodies with your club and our logo on it.
Well, you can get some with carousel horses on them.
or hamsters spinning, whatever you want. But have a look at some of our merchandise that has come out this week. Some beauties. Not just the KTP, but the foundation stuff too, with the mental health and domestic violence that we're getting right behind. So check them out. But there's some good little bags too. Anyway, on that note, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back shortly. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Well, it's time for Gas Bag. Gas Bag brought to you by Next Level Takeaway.
Trevor Lynch puts in, if a player takes a dive, which we've been doing, you with us? Up so far? Okay.
Yeah, man.
Takes a dive. It's so obvious, like what Harry Grant did on Friday night. Then why don't the referees use common sense and just allow play on, because it makes the game look ridiculous.
What's wrong with the penalty?
That's right.
Penalise him.
Yeah.
He got penalised for that passing the ball into the player on the ground, dummy half. That was probably one of the most common sense calls I'd seen all season. Do it for the dives.
That's right.
Do it for the dives.
Yep.
100%. Same as, okay, Moses Leota might have moved ever so slightly. Wasn't a lot in it. But Harry Grant, you can see his arm. He took a dive into Moses.
Harry Grant grabbed him.
Yeah. So why wasn't that a penalty?
But why didn't Harry Grant, and we touched earlier on it, why didn't he run a straight line
That's right.
to where the ball was going? He knew where the ball was going. He's run a detoured line to the ball to intentionally run into a player.
Because he knew he was
was
getting the
not.
penalty.
That's
And
right.
took the dive.
He wasn't even a blocker. He was there for the hit up.
Yeah. But as Cleary said too in that instance, how can everyone get behind him?
Exactly.
Can't. So they're just stuffing with rules that don't. I've got no dramas with the blockers. If your team can block the opposition, isn't that what it's all about? You know, you've got to. The other team should be good enough to get down there. Like the whole blocker rule, I don't think should have. It never was an issue until now. There's too many pen pushers that think they know what they're doing that probably never laced a boot on in their life, trying to change the game.
And he hit it sweetly too, didn't he?
But in saying that, there's probably a lot of other teams that's happened to as well. So, when would you ever go for a field goal, the Eels?
No.
Oh.
I meant the dive.
Oh. At the boat ramp.
No, not quite. Roland Alga. Should the match review committee send players to the judiciary for diving down at the boat ramp?
100%. They should be sent 5 in the sin bin. Bring back the 5 in the sin bin.
He's got after it. We don't want our game turning into soccer where the acting ability is worth more than your skills.
Yeah, and
True
the magic
story.
water. God, the trainers were filming the magic water a lot, weren't they? I think it's bullshit. Need to stamp it out of the game.
Yep.
Every team does it. Just some are more blatantly obvious than others. Like the Eels played the other day. Was it last week? I don't know who it was, man. He looked
With a
at the ref.
headshot.
Yeah, he looked at the ref and seen the ref look at him, so then he's, oh, dude.
Not Moses for the try.
We were looking.
Try saver.
Oh, nah. Yeah, I can't even remember his name. It was
It was one of the young fellas.
he was only a young fella.
Papali'i.
Was it him, was it? Yeah.
That just
Josiah.
signed
Joe
Oh,
Hass.
Joash, yeah.
Papali'i,
Yeah.
with the head knock.
For Parley.
Oh, it's, yeah, it was pretty. I have to admit, that's probably the, that's going to win one of the awards this year.
The part was, if there was no cameras or if it was on something else, you wouldn't have seen it, but it zoomed straight in on his head.
Oh, another bloke did that. I think he was playing for Parramatta at the time too. Nathan Brown, remember? He was dying on the ground. All of a sudden, the ref blows a penalty. He gets up, storms up.
Off he goes.
Oh, yeah, off he goes. He gets the next run up. But I'll tell you what, when they do that, it makes you laugh too. But
I think Walsh done it too last week or something.
yeah,
He got hurt and he's down.
got up and kicked the goal.
Yeah.
Where's the coach for the Eels?
Just quickly on that team list, there appears that Jason Riles doesn't want a part of it.
He's had enough too.
He's a smart man.
He's had enough.
No,
I'm not
he's
putting my name to
doing
that.
he's doing good things there.
Oh yeah, he's building.
Yeah.
We're getting on that tangent again.
Yeah.
He's building. That's what we've said for 24 years.
Since
Yeah, but
when?
we're only halfway there.
Building.
Since,
Next year's our year. We're
since
building.
Joey left, Knights haven't made the top 4.
Lucky to make the 8.
It's because we're building.
Can Joey come back then?
Made the 8 for the last few years. Just definitely nowhere near it this year.
It's like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. We're just building.
Building what?
Not sure.
The bears
An
are
outhouse?
building.
Ground.
That's where they're
Not
going.
sure, but we're building.
Could
Building
be
an
worse.
outhouse for the Brown.
Could be 39 years.
He's older than 39.
Still not the longest drought.
What's the longest drought?
Cronulla, 50 years
50
yeah,
years.
and they only won
before they won
one.
their first premiership.
Ah, 2000
Up, Cronulla.
What year was
Serious.
So that's the funny thing about it is everyone bags Parry up. Cronulla's got the longest record.
They only won one. And that was just after peptide pause, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was 2015.
Yeah,
Can you hear that noise?
the world's smallest violin.
No, the cogs in his head going around. Clunk, 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 trying to think
Oil
of
can.
But on there, another tangent. Is there a more gayer song for a club than the Cronulla theme song? Well, I'm sorry, Cronulla fans, but
Most of them aren't cool though.
up, Cronulla.
There's
and
glory,
the blue, white,
glory
and blue.
to South Sydney.
Yeah, but that's sort of got a catch to it.
Okay.
So does herpes.
Look, you can keep your
How do you
herpes.
sing, how do you sing that?
I sit too close to Corey. That's what I see him.
No, that's mangrove rash, apparently.
What is mangrove
I
rash?
don't know, I have to ask him next week.
Get him to show us.
Is it on his
Oh.
Is it on his pelvis area or
Apparently.
the
Could-
back of the pelvis?
Could be on his face area where I threw my undies.
It's like pash rash.
Oh, you know, Corey reminds me of with that when he had the undies on. What's the dude off Batman?
Bane.
Yeah, Bane. Anyway,
Snorting.
did he snort?
Again.
Doris and Eve ran.
We finished the tangent.
No, yeah, probably.
Harry Callaghan. Is there a possibility a team could run out of players? Do we need more reserves for HIA?
The Bunnies nearly did the other week.
And St. George. They're getting there.
So that's the 18th man, I believe, should be activated when you lose 2 players through injury off the bench. Like St. George did the other night, I believe the 18th man should be allowed to be activated. You can't just go, oh, he's out with a sore arm or whatever. It's got to be like
Wasn't that grade 1 concussion? You're done. You can
it's got to be 2.
put 18 in.
I think it's got to be 2, and isn't it something to do with foul play?
It's got to be. It's fair play.
Yeah, which I don't think
Yeah.
it should
So I
have to.
don't. If to me, if it's a HIA, that's 9
That's
times
fair
out of
play
10. That's
anyway.
out of the players'
Yeah.
hands. They're not intentionally knocking themselves out.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they?
And they're out
used
for the
that?
next week anyway, so they're not
That's
going to
right.
put themselves in. Yeah. So I reckon if there's 2 HIAs,
Well, it was a perfect example the
Yeah.
other night with the St George, the 2 St George players. Once that happened, that 18th man should have been brought straight into that game.
Yeah.
It was accidental. It wasn't intentional. No foul play, but
so it should be allowed to be brought on. It's my opinion.
Mick Mahoo.
Mick Mahoo.
Mahoo?
McHugh.
Mahoo.
There's a little C there.
Mahoo.
McHugh.
What's to go with the current trend of short goal line drop kicks? The team kicking rarely regains the ball and then they're under pressure on their goal line again.
I like him. You've
Seems
got to.
crazy to me. That's him, not me. Always thought that footy was a game of maintaining field position as far from your own goal line as possible. True.
I like it. I got no drama because you got to try to get the ball back sometime.
I clench my butthole when I see my team do it.
It's not the only time, but no. Well, you got to try to get the ball back. You want to attack. You want the ball. You got players like Dom Young. We need to use it to our advantage.
Yeah.
7'7". Like if Mark was playing, he was on the wing. You'd do it.
you'd be kicking to him.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those bigger blokes, yeah, definitely. But if Penrith are a bit short on one side.
Yeah, you do it. It's all.
I don't see what's wrong with trying to get the ball into touch.
Yeah.
You've got a better advantage kicking the ball into touch.
Cleary done it a few times where it was 100 miles an hour across the ground.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, because
like
most teams now are setting up for that short dropout. You go 30 metres long and there's no one there.
Yeah.
Well, they went from 45 and 55, I think, 60 on the weekend.
So this is another thing. Another thing of smart coaching. I would have it set up, okay, say you got a team that's got a couple of good kickers. And your main kicker is, say, we'll use Penrith for example.
Burton's a good kicker.
Or Burton. Or Burton's sitting there like he's about to do the short, high dropout.
Yep.
All of a sudden, he's in position. Quickly passes to Kurt Mann. Kurt Mann does a grubber kick right across the ground. They're not expecting it because they're all set up, ready, waiting for the long one.
Yep.
Coach it to do that.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you know, because it
Mix it up a bit.
says you can't. Doesn't say you can't do that because he hasn't took the kick yet. Mix it up. Anyway,
That's it for Gazbag.
what only two?
No, there was 4.
Four, was it? That went quick.
You missed the first one.
Are you tired?
That went quick.
There's only 6 tangents in that lot.
All right.
That 2 o'clock wake up yesterday morning is still having its effects.
Yeah, apparently. Anyway, on that note, thanks to Next Level Takeaway, we're going to take a short break and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, it's time for Talking Schmidt. Talking Schmidt brought to you by Juice Bomb. And caller number 1, who we got there tonight?
Keith Cole, mate.
Keith Champion, how are you, matey?
Yeah, great, mate. Yeah, going really well. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, mate, pretty well.
Yes, hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, great. I've been seeing your comments on Facebook and I can't love them enough.
I love having a chat on air.
Yeah.
I love seeing the stuff. You know, it's good connection. You know, sometimes there's a bit of, wayward stuff, but mostly it's good connection. It's great.
You're a very smart man.
Oh, 100%. Like that comment I said the other day, they should have you in the bunker, mate.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, well, you never know. Mate, I could be running the NRL next year, so you might have a job in pursuit.
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. I think I'd seen a thing today. Phil Gould apparently told him that he'll show him how to run it.
Well, to be honest, I think that could be a good thing too. Like, look at the success he's had with Penrith now. The Dogs. He knows what he's doing.
Speaks his mind.
Oh, look, he definitely he does, and he's a smart man. He was reading games back in the 80s before people knew what it was all about.
That's definitely a smart man. But what's your question for us, Champion?
Right, well, it comes sort of, it probably involves a bunker and that too. It's about the feigning of injury, injury to get penalties. Like you're looking and they're looking up at the referee, and when the referee doesn't do anything, then they feign the injury and stay down. And I look at it and like, okay, back in, when I say our day, like back in my day, you'd get hit. If you got hurt, you did everything to show you weren't hurt. Now it's the opposite. And they're feigning injury, which puts the game down, slows the game down. And it's just, I think it should be, I know it's a grey area, but if it's full on feigning and they can see that it is, I think the bloke should be penalised.
Yeah. We were only talking about this earlier. Maybe bring in like a 5 in the bin where they get 5 minutes off the sideline to think about what they did, and the other team gets a little 5-minute advantage.
Well, you know what? Soccer is, the reason I'm saying this, because one of my mates that is in he follows the Sydney stuff, soccer, he said they're now starting to penalise this faking of injuries. The soccer. 100%. So if they're doing it, we're actually following them. Like we're getting worse. I know soccer was out there really bad, but we're getting worse, and they're actually trying to cut it out of the game. We're not.
100%. Yeah, it's got no place in the game. Like, to me, it's unsportsmanlike. Like,
Totally.
You're trying to cheat, and that's
Definitely a generational thing, because back in the day, the old footy was tough as nails, and now it must be something in the milk. These young blokes.
well.
Milking it.
I'm gonna ask you a question, mate. I know it's usually you ask us questions, but you've been a hard forward of the former Steelers. The kickoff coming, and they're talking about wanting to ban the kickoff. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. Well, it's funny because we're only talking about this with my cousin the other day. He was a front rower as well. So when we played together, like when in the old days, when I say old days, back in the night, it actually changed. I think I'd say maybe late 90s, mid to late 90s, that the front rowers always stood up on the 10-metre line, like 10 metres away from the halfway line. So when they kicked off, it used to get kicked off down to like your backs. You get what I mean? And
it was a scrum formation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had your hooker in the
we'd be
centre
there.
of the field, your props, your back rowers on the wings,
Totally.
all out on the sidelines, and you're locked floating.
Exactly. We always used to say, because we used to laugh, we used to go, what's the short kickoff? Because nothing's worse than getting a short kickoff, having to jump up with the ball and getting one up under the ribs or something. So we used to say, what's a short kickoff? So it was sort of always mentally what we'd say, mucking around. And, and I think when I was at South, maybe 92, I think Spud Carroll started going back there to run onto the ball. And it sort of gravitated from there, I think.
Oh, right. I remember Spud at South with the headgear on.
Yeah. Well, he was. Well, when I was playing front row, he was in the second row. He sort of that. Actually, that was 91. So he was starting to do a bit of that stuff then. But it was more so the second rowers back there. Now all the forwards are back there to hit the ball.
I just think if they get rid of that, you might as well kiss rugby league goodbye, and we should start playing touch.
Yeah, look, if you have a look at when they run the ball back, they run back straight up and down. The tacklers come in straight up and down. If you bent your back or, the boys put their bumpers up or something like that, they're hitting, most of the time it's heads hitting heads or a shoulder hitting the chin. So, but there isn't, you get what I mean? There's no technique in the tackle. They're just hitting each other, standing straight up and down. So you can't get rid of the kickoff. The kickoff is what it's all about. And sometimes that kickoff, how that first set of six goes, it can sort of trend the game off that.
Well, I'm like everyone. We don't like the Roosters. But I now do like them. I love watching them because I want to watch Spencer play. Because like it puts bums on seats. It's ratings. It's what we all want to see. Like the NRL's a business now.
Yeah, look, I don't know how they're going to combat. The only way they could do it is if they go, okay, I don't know. Look, they're still not going to combat it because all someone's got to do is go low, and then a hip hits them in the side of the head, and they go, see, they went low. They shouldn't have done that.
That's right.
But it's part of the game. It's right. Collisions,
And isn't that why the players now are on bigger, fairly big money? Because you've got that little, you've got a little bit of danger, I suppose, in that as well, where you could get injured.
Well, it is, but look, that was always there. It was always there, but the thing is, it's just because the sport generates so much money. That's why they're getting so much, But you know what? One of the things we said about the other day, I said, you know what I'd do? I'd do a short kickoff. So it lands on about the, 30 metres, 25 to 30 metres, but put it really high. And then that way, all your players are down there when these guys are catching the ball.
I still like
You know what I mean?
100%.
What's
I
that?
get what you mean. That would work. A little bit like the sevens when they used to play the sevens. You'd drop kick the high ball. But I love the kickoff. When we watch Origin, everyone's glued to that TV for the first kickoff.
Look, you're not going to get away, and I'm not talking about making that a rule, you got to do it. I'd say, just hang on, do it now. All these teams are lined up ready for this deep kickoff.
Oh, 100%.
Next thing you're doing a short high kickoff, and because they're doing the high kickoffs off the dropout.
I'm pretty sure.
And you know what? 70% of them are not going the 10 sometimes.
I'm pretty sure you must have a camera watching us earlier, because we spoke about the same thing and the same. Yeah, we're at the same mind.
Yeah.
We said about the scrums too.
Yeah.
Where they do the high kickoff. But why don't they go, like Cleary's a good one of it, across the ground at 100 miles an hour, and it goes out in the touch. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
changing things up. Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. And I just think they're stuffing around too much of the game. Just leave something. It's not broken. Don't try to fix it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think what this comes back to, this is all going to come back to injury-wise and like the liability of the league. If they're saying they're going to allow it to happen without doing anything about it, there's going to be, they could have something come back on them. I don't know, because everything these days is litigation. Everything's legal and litigation. It's not like, I got knocked in the head, it's not going to worry me. Down the track, that could happen. So I really don't think they can do that much with it, but I think they just got to leave it as is, and people have got to tackle properly.
Make the crew sign a waiver when they come through the door now. You hit your
Well,
head on the lights, that's too bad.
Well, what you've got now is, I think I just got a thing sent to me the other day on our Steelers site. It's something about the Rugby League Players Association and helping people, like, say, from our era, like through those 70s, 80s, 90s, and it'll be 2000s as well, like that are injured and say they've done their knee and the knee never got any better. They're actually got something that's looking at helping these people out.
Well, fair
So
enough.
I don't know exactly what it is yet. I haven't read it, but I heard about it the other day.
With the racing, New South Wales racing, if you own a winner, a percentage of that money, I think it's 3% of the winnings, goes into a fund towards jockeys for the same sort of thing. So any injuries or things of that nature, they have got a fund set up to cover their future.
Perfect.
Is that something out of the realms where the players they take a 2% purse out of their money and put it into a fund for Alex McKinnon, for instance, where then he's covered for all his medical expenses and future expenses. Is that something that maybe they should look into?
I think it's a good thing. You know what I mean? And it could just be a percentage of the TV rights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's plenty
TV
there.
rights is the percentage, how much they've got there, they get a percentage of that. But, like, you've got to remember, all of us were insured when we played. So we were insured. So whatever happened to us when we played, we were covered by insurances. So those companies, if something happened in that period, like say with me in the coal mine, say if I did my knee 10 years ago, and when I've retired, that knee is really bad, it stopped me walking, I go back to court. And they go back, you go back to like coal mines insurance, and they'll go, okay, we was injured 10 years ago, okay, that's worth 150, 180,000. They actually pay you out.
Yeah, that's right. 100%.
And so, because you were covered during that period, you know.
Yeah, well, there's so much the NRL could do. We could be all night with so much what I reckon they could do but don't do. But that's
Well, what about the trainer the other night, right? Penrith got fined 50 grand, and he lost 5 weeks, right? And he was shattered when he did it, right?
Oh, 100%.
Where's that 50 grand go?
Yeah.
Does that go back to Does that go back to junior sport? Does that go back into helping the players like the CTE stuff? No. Where's that 50 grand go?
That is, like, I reckon it goes into Volandi's pocket to make him richer. Why doesn't it go?
He's a Wollongong boy, you know.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's from Balgownie. He's from down here, actually.
Oh, fair enough. But I reckon it should go into something that probably affects a lot of the footballers more than we know, is a mental health program. Should be.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Mm.
And you know what? I think you'll find that they do have that through their club. I think you'll probably find a lot of clubs that do that now.
I just think the NRL should get, maybe a couple of former players and a couple of just normal everyday people like like myself or Marchie, for example, that may have suffered depression over the years and have them employ them with the NRL. So you got 2 players, 2 normal people, and go around and do a workshop with every club every year, and the players have to sit there and go through it. Because
you could do something pre-season and then catch up again during season time, and just have ongoing stuff. Yeah, good idea.
100%, mate. I reckon it's a great idea.
Well, they do it with when my young bloke was playing in the junior Steelers down here. They actually, the junior Steelers and the junior, junior Steelers and the junior Dragons all had meetings together with this sort of stuff over at Wollongong University. They were in one of the big lecture theatres, and they went through a lot of this stuff, and that was back, he was 18, so that's 12 years ago now. He's 30 now, but that goes back then. They were actually doing stuff then, and they were teaching. They were watching videos about, say, if you're at a party and things were getting out of control, and the proper way you should treat women and all that. Yeah. It was really good, really interesting, actually.
It should, 100% needs more of it. Mate, we could sit here and talk to you all night, but unfortunately we've got another 2 callers on the line. So.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
But, mate, well, don't be a stranger. We'll get you on more often, mate. We love it listening.
Yeah, mate, I love it, yeah.
Yeah, we love listening to what you've got to say. You're a very knowledgeable person and had a lot of, with the Steelers over the years. So we appreciate your call, mate, and... we'll get you on again soon.
Mate, I love coming on and having a natter with you. You do a really good job. Everything you do, it's inspiring for other people, mate. Very good.
Bless your heart.
Mate, honestly, coming from someone like yourself too, that it really
a lot of respect.
Yeah, and it makes us feel good that we're actually doing something to help others.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, that goes without saying. But look, I'll leave you one thing. After season time, we're going to have to catch up. I'll catch up. Either I'll come up, you come down. We'll do brekkie and coffee or something, and catch up and have and meet up.
Sounds like a plan, mate.
Awesome.
I'll take you up on that deal. That's for sure.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Legend champion, and we'll catch up soon, buddy.
Okay, great to talk to you.
Thanks,
champion.
champion.
Good to hear from you, mate.
Thanks, Take care.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Caller number 2. Who we got there?
Yeah, it's Frank here, guys. How are you?
Oh, g'day, Frank. Where are you from there, Frank?
That's Frank Vassallo.
Oh, g'day, Frank. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not doing too bad, mate. How's yourself?
Yeah, good, thank you. What's your question for us there, Frank?
I was wanting to find out how the Knights are going to embarrass themselves this week at the old weekend.
I hope they don't. Hope they kick butt.
I do, because I tipped the Broncos. No.
Anyone that tipped the Broncos over the Knights, I'd pick the Knights at the moment.
Oh, I have to start with me brain and not me heart with this one. And, because of the footy tips, I'm close to winning. So, I don't know, mate. Old Boys Day, we usually pull together for that one, but I don't see it happening.
Mate, they couldn't pull it on milk shop with a bunch of 50s.
Yeah, true.
Back in my day, we played with heart, we played with pride. They've got none of that.
Manly played with pride, didn't they?
Is it a Knights home game this week?
Yes.
Against the
Sunday.
Broncos.
Last home game.
Hide your kids. Ezra Mann will be
Last
in town.
one for the year, and then you can actually just enjoy your weekends then.
Broncos can't play in daytime.
Oh, yeah. Actually, Frank, we had this conversation there earlier, but even though we get our butts handed to us and that, I can still enjoy going to the game. I mean, I guess you got to be there to.
What are you, bloody massacres or something, are you?
No, it's just the friendships you have with people there and out with the family and
Yeah, I know. I've seen my nephew Chris there a few times there doing the Falcon.
Yeah.
The Titans guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Gosling.
That's him.
Gosling, that's it. Yeah, I've seen him doing the Gosling.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's here today, so I wonder if we can put a bet on with him. If the Knights score a try, he's got to do a Gosling. What do you reckon?
I don't know. Anyone wants to see that?
It's a bit cold.
What, the try or the Gosling?
Well, you said if the Knights score a try, that's a big bloody ask at the moment. Anyway.
Probably a safe bet, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it might be a safe bet. If not, he might be able to stand up with the hubbies out and doing a Gosling.
Yeah, I just wanted to pick your lady friend's name, brain there, about this whole thing with Cleary. All of a sudden, footage code shows him diving too. So, what does she think about that?
I don't think much at all. There's not much up there. No, seriously. I know every team does it. I'm not stupid to the fact that my team don't do it. If you can do it and get away with it, so be it.
Yeah, I guess if we didn't have double standards, we'd have none, right?
No,
that's it.
I mean every
Back
team.
in my day, we used to go to the biff, the knuckle. We used to smack people on the belly and everything just to get an advantage. So, like we played tough. Man.
I remember when we used to stand up in a tackle on that at marker. You'd stand on their fingers when they were putting the ball down.
Yeah, I mean, Opawati only went with finger. We used to go up the elbow, so it's we were tough back then.
Yeah, that was a Vassallo thing up to the elbow, wasn't it?
I beg your pardon. You watch my family's name there.
Oh.
We're pretty big in the grape industry, mate. So.
The grapes.
Mm.
Oh, I bet he's got some. Anyway, Frank, it's good to hear from you. Thanks for your call and
Give me nephew a clip around the YouTube. Tell him it's from Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank. Yeah, no, he's sporting a new haircut. Well, it's a new old one. He looks like, I don't know if you've seen him for a bit. He looks like Gargamel from the Smurfs.
I've seen better looking goats.
Goatees or?
It comes to the other side of the family, believe me.
Oh, right, no, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Frank. Thanks for your call. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
and
no worries, guys.
You're in for caller of the week.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one.
Thanks, champion.
Take care.
Cheers, mate. See you, mate.
See ya.
Mate. All right, guys. Caller number 3. Who we got there?
David Lloyd.
G'day, David. How are you?
Good, buddy.
What's your question for us, mate?
Do you reckon the Nuggets will make the grand final?
No, I actually don't, unfortunately. I think it'll be Canberra, Storm, or Penrith. It'll be one of those three. Unfortunately, because I would like to see the Dogs there. I would.
Yeah, I would too.
I just think you've got a halves problem at the moment.
Well, the coach said to the players, you got to play better or get out.
Yeah.
That's what I would have said to them too if I was the coach.
Yeah, no, they got a problem in your halves and it needs to be fixed because you got to got decent halves to be able to win the game, win a grand final. So I don't.
I know we've done it before. But yeah, I don't know this year.
Anyone else?
We'll see after they play the Storm this weekend how good they really are.
Yeah, this is
I
true.
guess.
I mean, I could be wrong, mate, and I hope I am. I'd love to see them there, but I just don't see it happening. Anyone else?
Yeah, they don't have the form. Don't have the form in the top 8.
They've just been clunky the last couple of weeks.
100%.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
We lost
something's
3
missing.
games. Right.
Yeah, something's gone amiss. Definitely got amiss, and I unfortunately I think it was the mid-season buy that you picked up is what I think the wheels have come off since then.
Well, we played better since the start, and then they stuffed up. They like to lose.
Once again, I say I would put Man in at 7 and put him back to 14. let him come on when, like a man does. But anyway, mate, hopefully that's answered your question for you, and we'll tell next week how they go against the Storm. So you're in the draw for caller of the week. But thanks, champion. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Enjoy the doggies.
Go the doggies.
Take care.
Thanks, champion.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, guys. Caller of the week. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to say Keith Cole. I think caller of the week should go to. Yep. So, all right, guys, we'll take a short break. That was Talking Schmidt, and we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, time for What Caught My Eye. What Caught My Eye, brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations. If you need a bathroom, hit them up.
I need a bathroom.
I heard the bloke that owns that's actually a decent bloke.
Yeah, Marchie.
Oh, hey, sorry.
Anyway.
Thanks, guys.
That's not what they say when you're not here.
No, it's different.
I'll start off with What Caught My Eye. Nah, guys, you can start, mate. Don't want to let you down.
At an Italian festival in Five Dock on Sunday, they had a white lady's funeral gazebo with a West Tigers coffin.
I'd want a Penrith coffin.
I think you can buy them
Just
all
saying.
on your own.
For the fan that has everything.
Costco, isn't it? Don't Costco do them?
Do they?
Yeah,
Football?
I think they do.
Yeah, on the
But
way
then
out.
they also do a glass one.
Oh,
I want
yeah,
that.
nah.
Coffee table.
Nah, that's not on.
I just want to rot in a coffin in public, in view. Everyone can see me. I did always say I want my remains scattered at Disneyland, but I don't want to be cremated.
You haven't even been to SeaWorld. Anyway,
My second one,
they got Jugons there.
Oh,
apparently.
I'm sitting near one.
Big one.
Come on.
Caitlin Johnson-Green returned the weekend just gone from having her bub.
Good on
She
her.
was on the interchange and played for 18 minutes.
Very good
That's great.
Good stuff.
Dipping a toe in the pool.
That's great.
I didn't see the game, but I bet you we're regretting not giving her a contract again. I don't know what. That is the most stupidest thing I've ever fought Newcastle.
Yep.
That's as dumb as letting Tamika Upton go as well. And now, I don't know if anyone's got it, but Jessie Southwell looks like she's going to Brisbane as well. So the club's just got
Crazy.
no idea. Anyway, is that you?
Yes.
Kylie.
To each. Mine is Marion Seve with the goggles. He has to now wear goggles whilst playing due to a previous eye injury to avoid losing his eye, which he almost did. The poor bloke, but good on him for continuing to play well. And today I learnt that when he was younger, he had eye cancer.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Is
right,
that
huh?
a thing?
poor bugger. I
Yeah.
suppose you can get cancer anyway.
You get eye
And
cancer
scored a
from
try
looking
too.
at
Yeah,
get eye cancer from looking at Chris in the nude.
I felt sorry for the bloke, but yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Good on him. Yeah, and an inspiration to kids that have got that condition
Yes.
or have to wear goggles for sport and that too. Because kids can be nasty at times and some probably get teased. You know?
Yeah. It would have been very hard for him to play with them on. It looked like they were very irritating.
Pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't mean to. Well, I probably do. Put a little bit of humour to him. But what happens if it rains? Does he have little windscreen wipers on? Well,
they fog up.
or fog up. Because you're seeing him playing torrential rain, you're going to have to keep wiping it.
Yeah.
Cut a
Or
spud.
is it a special thing that they don't like
Maybe they
that?
put
Or?
Rain-X or something on it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Possibly.
I'm seriously wondering. But
When it fogs up, it'd be like when you're in the pool, take them off and spit in them.
You can get
Put it back on.
anti-fog stuff for glasses.
Yeah, spray
I
the
don't know
inside
much
of 'em,
about
yeah.
glasses myself, but yeah, you can get anti-fog and it stops
No,
it from...
doesn't work.
It can. It depends how much you spend.
My next one is the Super League. They're turning into fairies.
Oh,
Very much.
Jesus.
Got tapped on the head and down he went.
Oh,
He looked at the ref. Oh, I'm going to faint.
You know what's funny? I can't remember what game it was on
That's
the
a
weekend.
goal.
I was a little bit of a mess. But there was a game, someone got knocked out and they were down for a bit. And then they got up, they came to, they got up and went to play the ball. And they're like, no. And they assessed him for HIA. I can't remember what game that was, but it was last week.
is that the one that played at Sideways? What was that? Remember
There's
that?
been a few of those that.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
old Marty Bella? Yeah, that was the
I seriously can't remember
Played
which
it
game it
wrong way.
was, but he got knocked out and got up to go again. Didn't even realise he'd been knocked out. So and then you see that crap. Fair income.
And just quickly, I've got a message for everybody. Here it is.
That's our hamster moment of the week, because I actually didn't have a hamster spinning, but the wheel is dead
That cracked
moment
me
of the
up.
week, so that could be it.
That's a cute little finger.
Anyway, what caught my eye? Harry Grant, the milkman. Yes, the Panthers lost their own errors, but this needs to be removed from our game. Imagine them losing a grand final to that. Like, that is so blatantly obvious, and I don't know why the bunker didn't, like he ran the different line to get to Cleary.
He tried to hug Moses. I want to know
It's a
why.
ferocious hit.
Yeah, and Munster was offside anyway, so it just
It was a bunch of horse.
That's right,
But
Like
his
it's-
try was pretty good to seal the game.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't have got to that.
But that shit needs to stop. That is
Why-
ridiculous.
Why is he looking at Moses trying to give him a hug?
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be looking at Cleary?
Yeah.
No, that's when he hit him. He swung him around.
Yeah, the force was so great.
Maybe that's the wheel's dead, but the hamster's still spinning moment. Because who does that?
But it worked.
Harry
More
Grant.
and more.
I can't stand him.
Worked.
Anyway, in the injury list, Marcelo Montoya had his listed as circumcision.
Is that for real?
Couldn't he have done that in the off season?
He got hit hard.
Apparently it is.
Ripped
So,
it right off.
How old's he? What are you thinking? 25? 26?
It can happen.
Apparently hurts
Yeah.
more when you're older.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine that would not tickle at that age.
You said to Gary you had it at indoor cricket, so it's possible.
I had a ring in mine.
True, Yana. I've had a mate do in his mid-20s have his done, so it, like you can get it done at any. You never know; these things pop
Oh, yeah,
up.
you can get it done any age, but it
Yeah.
would not.
Not on the
But
field.
no, and why and why broadcast that across the NRL?
Oh,
Explains why the training's on the field so long.
yeah, well. Anyway.
Well, the
That's
days
fine.
are over.
Made him a bit lighter.
No.
So Knights enter the record books again. Unfortunately, for 11 scoreless first halves in a season, which is pretty impressive. I haven't got the stats on the second halves, but it
But-
can't be too much different.
But they wanted to, there was talk about, our halves coach going to be, our attacking coach going to be the full-time coach. Well, that says no. Anyway.
And a chip and chase for Nico Hines.
Fair enough. Yep.
Just don't mind me. It's right here.
Nico's been playing a lot better lately.
Yeah, he's been given a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, he's been coming out of his shell a bit.
Yeah, no, good try. That. Well, old mate nearly stole it off him. But
He's probably got warned off right at the last minute.
I did say so.
Yeah.
I kicked it. It's my ball.
Imagine if he did take it. You'd be filthy, wouldn't you?
But
Especially
have
if
a
he
look at
bombed
how
it.
many.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he probably thought, oh, no, I'll leave that. But anyway,
That's me.
is that you? Pointy.
I had what had caught my eye was the Tigers mascot doing the cod, or however you pronounce it, to the fans on last week's game. Yeah, after all that controversy.
Still doing
Like,
it.
I find the humour in it, but when they want to carry on and take it further, like, yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, it is, but
Well, what's the difference of giving someone the bird, really? Like, someone flips me off, I laugh. I don't think it's offensive. I don't get offended by it. I've been called worse.
the hamster just flipped you all off.
yeah, that's right.
Hey?
The hamster
The
just flicked
hamster.
everyone off, but
It's a cute little flip off though.
yeah.
Is that a reverse bird? Is that what the whole point behind that is?
Well, apparently the gesture that was made with the hands near the mouth, was it the circle or whatever that they did? There was a couple of players did it, and the other ones did that. Apparently the one with the other hand gesture that was made, is the worst one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that come out. Who was it? Did the Instagram post?
Brent Naden.
Naden actually did it on his Instagram, and that's when I watched a fella actually explaining what both gestures meant.
But this is where they should have more cultural rounds because people get. I didn't have any idea what it meant. but
Yeah.
we learn more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, you get to know us. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I also had the Welcome to Country with Kathy Freeman ringing the bell with Greg Inglis on the Rabbitohs game the other day. It was good to see him out again.
11 years ago.
Yeah, hope they're doing really well. Also, the Knights game versus Cowboys, can we talk about them not having Indigenous jerseys on?
They did the round one because it's 2 years in a row. Sorry, 2
weeks in a
rounds.
row, yeah.
They had
Yeah,
the first round.
Home side.
But Penrith wore theirs 2 weeks in a row.
Well, everyone
I
else
said
did.
that. I said they should have, but yeah.
Everyone else did, so
That's
I
my opinion.
found that pretty...
If it's going to go for 2 rounds, they should have them for 2 rounds.
Yeah, 100%.
That's my opinion.
I agree.
Anyway, Margie.
Alrighty, what caught your eye? The first one I've got is the old mate, the pitch invader, scrambling himself over the fence and ended up face first in the turf, and then he got absolutely smashed by security. Although I haven't said that, he did what did he do, about 80 metres, nearly 90 metres, I suppose, before he actually got hit. But
Do you reckon he could play halfback?
But the problem is, they only get a $5,000 fine now. It used to be $80,000 and $50,000. Now, for some reason, it's all swap. So they do it and they don't care.
And a lifetime ban.
Yeah, well.
Well, he didn't even go to the trouble of getting his gear off to do it.
Oh, but what? I mean,
that's
I
getting a bit
know.
lazy.
That's right.
I know it's not ideal, but what harm's he doing?
And the other one that caught my eye was, I think, a new tattoo for our boat boy. I think it's quite a good one. Maybe that's something that we can look into at the go-karts.
I might get that one tattooed on this arm.
It looks
Yeah.
like
Since
Corey.
It does, doesn't it?
does. Okay, Margie, we're going to throw it out, don't you, mate? Boat boy. Yeah, boat boy.
If you don't get in the top 4, you're getting that.
Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. If he won't race me, but let's pick someone on the panel he's got to race, and if he loses, he's got to get it.
Match race.
We'll sort it out next week.
Next week we'll work that one out. I think he'd look good on his bum cheek.
Yeah.
No, because we want to be able to see it. I don't want to see his ass.
Well,
I'm
Chris
sure
will
we'll
see
say
it.
ya. And my third one, I have got a third one, and it's the little flick pass in the Cowboys women's game, which led to a try.
Well done.
It's good to see. Like I say, they're a lot of these players. You can see the passion that they play with, mainly in their tackling and their defence. But yeah, when you start seeing flick passes from the women, you know they're going places with their game.
Yeah.
They got to do something because if they don't, because crowds are dropping off and that, there's going to be no game. So anyway, that's what caught my eye for this week, everyone. And sorry, I'm
It was cool.
player of the round. Sorry, I was lost myself there. Smithers player of the round. I'll start. This one is Jai Gray with 1 try assist, 6 tackle breaks, 1 line break. 1 line break assist, 27 runs and 221 metres gained, 52 post-contact metres. And Smithers' special mention is Reece Walsh. Oh no, I said it. 1 try, 6 from 6 conversions, 1 try assist, 2 line breaks, 12 tackle breaks, 1 hit up, 19 runs with 249 metres gained and 51 post-contact metres. Unfortunately, I had to, it is what it is. Kylie.
True that. Mine is Xavier Coates. 2 tries, 1 try assist, 19 runs with 230 run metres, 8 tackle breaks and 59 post-contact metres.
Goes.
Scott Drinkwater. 2 tries scored.
That's not what it says.
I know what it says.
I tried to stitch him up.
Scott drinks water.
Yes. Damn it!
Scott Drinkwater, 2 tries scored. 6 from 6 conversions, 2 try assists, 5 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 33 post-contact metres, and 18 runs for 220 metres gained.
Archie.
Mine was, special mention for me was Jai Gray. I thought he turned that game in the second half.
Yep.
He was everywhere. But my player of the round was Tallis Duncan.
Yes.
2 tries, 15 runs for 115 metres. Not a lot of metres gained, 29 tackles, but it was his presence in the...
He got that medal? He was awarded the medal?
Yes. Yeah. So it was his presence between him and Jai Arrow. That game totally turned on its head. He was in everything in that second half as well. And I thought between that pair, they won Souths that game. And that's purely based on that is why I'm giving him man of the round.
100%. Connie.
I had Taylor May. 2 line breaks, 1 try assist, 6 tackle breaks, and 1 line break assist.
Not tits tackle.
Not tits.
Anyway, 6 tits.
And I had a special mention of Xavier Coates. He really ripped it into that game. Again, I think that's the 2nd week in a row I've gone him. But yeah, brilliant. Yeah, it is.
Taylor May, I think, he's proved me right what I said he's going to be. Back to his... Keep me up, are we?
Yes.
Going to be one of his... Back to his, form he had at Penrith. But
Yeah, unfortunately, I had Reece Walsh as well.
yeah,
He, considering the depleted side, he stood up
credit
and
where
did what
credit's
they...
due. Might have to take me.
He plays better with nail polish on, evidently.
It's extra grip or something.
Oh, I just thought of an idea for a sign for the weekend. But anyway,
I'll
What,
swap your
Ellie's-
nail polish for your boots.
yeah.
Ellie's nails.
And swap your nail
You get one of
polish
the
for
colour
your-
charts.
Oi! Yes.
The colour wheel.
Anyway, guys, that is a player of the round. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with a bit of humour. Alright, guys, time for a bit of humour tonight, and it's time for the jokes of the week, brought to you by the Sign Shop. Yeah, good mates at Sign Shop. So.
Dean kills a deer and takes it home to cook for dinner. Both he and his wife Kylie decide that they won't tell the kids what kind of meat it is, but will give them a clue and let them guess. Dean said, "Well, it's what Mum calls me sometimes." Portia screamed to Cruz, "Don't eat it, it's an asshole."
Well done, Portia.
What's wrong with eating that? Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, you tell me. You weirdo.
We'll find out tonight.
Watch out, Gary.
Bit of mud cake, eh?
9-volt battery.
After 25 years living in the city, Chris quits, buys 50 hectares in the Gold Coast hinterland and lives in total peace. No visitors for 6 months. One day there's a knock. A huge bearded man name's Corey, your neighbour from 40 kilometres up the road. "I'm having a Christmas party Friday starting at 5. You should come." "Sounds great," says Chris. Corey starts to leave, then adds, "Gonna be some drinking." "No problem, I can handle that." "Probably some fighting too." "I get along with folks, I'll be fine." "Maybe some wild sex too." "Even better," Chris grins. "What should I wear?" Corey shrugs. "Don't matter, just gonna be the 2 of us."
Again? That is so them pair, Barbo. Like, I can't say that because the finger take very harsh, but I was going to say Dumb and Dumber, but I don't mean it Dumb and Dumber. Like, the 2 on the motorbike, how they're cuddling, I could picture them pair doing that.
On the esky.
No, you reckon? Yeah, on the esky. On the
Going
esky.
down the road.
Should get that
Video it.
photo.
Yeah. Reenact it.
Reenact it.
Yeah. So who's hugging who?
Well, leave it up to the imagination.
Yeah, no.
Do you want a long one or a short one?
Talk about jokes?
Long?
You're the
Short.
best. Your jokes.
Go the long one.
Okay.
They've been good so far.
Craig's wife steps up to the tee, and as she bends over to place the ball, a gust of wind blows her skirt up and reveals her lack of underwear. "Good God, Mel, why aren't you wearing any undies?" Craig demanded. "Well, you don't give me enough housekeeping money to afford any." Craig immediately reaches into his pocket and says, "For the sake of decency, here's $20, go and buy yourself some underwear." Next, Mark's wife bends over to set her ball on the tee. Her skirt also blows up to show that she too is wearing no undies. "Blessed Virgin Mary, Kate, you've got no undies on, why not?" Kate replies, "I can't afford any on the money you give me." He reaches into his pocket and says, "For the sake of decency, Here's $10. Go and buy yourself some underwear. Lastly, Chris's wife bends over. The wind also takes a skirt over her head to reveal that she too is naked under it. Sweet mother of Jesus, Delwyn, where's your knickers? She too explains, you don't give me enough money to be able to afford any. Chris reaches into his pocket and says, well, for the love of Jesus, here's a comb. Tidy yourself up a bit.
Oh, man.
Three rivers.
That is an image. It's burnt into my retinas.
Like the old upside down mops.
Blowing in the wind.
Then she came to the chin.
On that note, thanks for coming on. And
Overtime tonight.
yeah, well, you know. it is
Getting
what it
paid
is.
more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pay you tonight, don't you worry. And go the Panthers, who you got Friday night?
Raiders.
That'll be a good game. That'll be match of the round, I reckon. Yeah. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon. Long or short. On that note, we'll be back shortly. Anyway, guys, quickly wrap up of last week. Just a quick one. Panthers 18 went down Storm 22. Close game. Extra point.
Controversial finish.
Yeah, golden point.
But overall, probably the better team won.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. The Panthers threw it away then. Couple of mistakes, couple of key mistakes brought them back into the game. So that they were the better team. Warriors 14 over the Dragons 10. Dragons were a depleted side, so they still did well.
Yeah, it was pretty close until the end. I was out to dinner watching it, and I thought, oh, here we go. And then the Warriors are in again.
Sorry, the Roosters 32 over the Bulldogs 12. Not a bad game. I still thought the Dogs were a bit underdone.
Yeah.
They're not convincing me.
Roosters are on song at the moment.
Yeah, Roosters are coming good at the back end of the tail.
Could be the Smokies.
Could be. 100%. Sharks 54 over the Titans 22.
Helped us 4 against.
Wasn't a bad game. Broncos 38, Dolphins 28. Once again, they were two. This one was a pretty good game for two of the, heavier weights of the comp.
I was pretty
The
shocked.
comeback for it was phenomenal. Watching them 3 tries in 7 minutes, I think, to start the half, and it was
Gone.
Dolphins, I thought, would have been a bit more
I
desperate.
thought
Yeah.
they were, but yeah.
I was very shocked with the result. I thought the Dolphins would have had him, but
Rabbits 20, Eels 16.
that was a disappointing
That was
game.
one of the ones I got wrong. I was cursing the telly.
Like I touched on earlier too, it was Gray and Duncan. I thought changed that game.
Yeah.
That Joy Gray. There was probably 3 tackles he made in that game that prevented
Yes.
3 tries.
100%.
So that was the difference, I feel.
Who was it? Might have been Brown. Was twice over on him, was it? He was.
One was on Brown,
Yeah.
one was on.
That was a pearler of a tackle.
Trying to think who the other player
They were good
was.
tackles.
Oh, they were good tackles. He was just everywhere.
West Tigers 26, Manly 12.
Tigers are coming good.
Yeah, I still don't think this is their year. They might go right, but they're still just missing that X factor, I think.
Yeah.
Cowboys 38, Knights full. But Knights full.
Another frustrating
At
game.
least we scored in the second half.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
Raiders got the bye.
And we missed the converting too.
So anyway, we'll get straight on to this week's. And we'll do our tips quickly. Gaz is not here. Kylie isn't either, so but you'll see their tips up on the weekly thing as we do each week.
Teamers.
Yeah, so this week the Thursday game, Dragons and the Rabbits. The Rabbits Thursday night to kick off the round. Well, this one was a hard one, I thought. It could go either way because the Souths played well, Dragons played well, but I've took the Dragons, Margie.
I'm leaning towards the Dragons. I just think they showed a good, and it's not just last round. The last couple of rounds they've been playing good football. Souths are just hit and miss.
100%.
So yeah, that purely based on that is my tips with the Dragons.
100%. I'm pretty much similar to what I went to. Mark?
Oh, same reason. I've picked the Dragons the last, I think, 3-4 weeks, just on form. So I'll
Coming good.
keep going with the run.
Coming really
Starting
good.
to click.
Yep, Dragons.
Dragons.
Yep. Same reason.
Friday night, Penrith and the Raiders. This was a home game for Penrith.
This
apparently,
is a hard
but
one to back too.
But it's at Glen Willow Oval
Mudgee.
in Mudgee. So there's really no home ground advantage.
But look at the Raiders are paying what is that? $2. I haven't got my glasses on. $2.36 against the Panthers. Raiders are at first, Panthers are at fifth. So it just goes to show.
And so the problem there is Penrith lost last week, so they're going to be hungry.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at that game and the next game, both the Friday night games.
Yep.
They're basically your top four teams.
Yeah. Your top four sides.
So it's really going to show who's there.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
The only other team you could throw in there is probably the Bronx.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead right.
They got Newcastle. So.
Yeah, they're not going to struggle, are they?
What,
Sorry.
the Knights aren't?
You shut up.
Anyway, I'll take Penrith, Marty.
I think the Raiders.
Yeah, Coley's not here. Raiders.
She watches this back, you know.
I just
I'll
think
be gone by then.
my reasons is not purely because I want to get lucky, but
Doesn't hurt.
yeah,
Like you said, they'll be hungry.
that's right.
Yeah.
And does Ivan? I know they lost a fair start of the year, but Ivan Cleary's teams don't lose too many in a row, and especially like they just won 9 in a row.
I just see the Raiders eyeing that minor
100%.
premiership.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem. But I mean, I wouldn't if the Raiders come back and towel Penrith up. I wouldn't go, oh God, that's a surprise.
Because I think have they got the bye next week? The Raiders.
Oh, they won
They
last
just
week.
had one.
Was it
Had
last?
one
Yeah,
last
it was
week.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
they'll be fresh as well.
Yeah, they'll be fresh as.
Yeah, I'll take Penrith, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Raiders. Courtney.
Yeah, I'm going the Raiders. I mean, this could go either way. It could be a bit of an upset. Raiders off the bye, it could go either way. Could be refreshed. Could be that they're a little bit too relaxed. Who knows? But I think the Panthers are definitely going to be hungry for a win and to get up in that top 4 spot.
Yeah, that's another factor.
But
Why?
yeah, I don't know. My crystal ball's telling me the Raiders.
Just depends who gets off that bus more hungry. I suppose.
Yeah, 100%.
Storm and Bulldogs Friday night down there at Melbourne. You can't go past Melbourne at Melbourne.
No.
I know the Dogs were shocking, though. Will be better, but yeah, Melbourne.
I'm surprised they're in third spot, to be honest, the Dogs, with just the last few games.
Yeah,
I mean, I know
but
it's all points based and they've got in all their points early in the season, but I'm shocked they're in third, to be honest.
Well, considering they were leading the comp,
Yeah.
so that's probably kept them up there
Yeah.
with what they had in the bank. I just say they've fallen off. I just think they have fallen off a
They
little
have,
bit.
Yeah.
a lot of it's got to do with their halves.
And I think just with the way the Storm are going, like I say, if the Raiders drop that game, the Storm will win it and win it comfortably, and that's going to push them closer to the minor premiership.
Well, the Dogs were better with Sexton at half. I'll take the Storm. Obviously, you said Storm.
Yeah, Storm, yep.
Storm.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm. The Dogs just have the worst record of the top 8 sides against top 8 sides.
Well, this is true. The next one's going to be a bit of a... Manly's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. But the Dolphins could slide their way into the top 8 with a couple of wins. So, I mean, I'm going to take the Dolphins purely because the Eagles were absolutely deplorable last week. And
you're a Knights fan.
yeah. But I do like Manly only for a little hopper. But sorry, I got to go Dolphins. March.
Yeah, Dolphins for me too.
Dolphins.
Fins up.
The next one, I was struggling with this one, the Titans and the Warriors, because it's at Titans. Titans are the team that will play good or they'll play shit. They're unpredictable.
Yeah.
I've took the Warriors, but not convinced much.
I'm thinking the Warriors. Warriors need that top 4 finish. I feel for them to advance further into the finals. If they go into 5th position, I can see them get knocked out in the first week.
Yeah. They're hanging on by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
win
and I
last
think they
week.
need that 4th spot.
And injuries and suspensions are just not going their
The
way.
win last week was by a bee's dick, so I mean they're hanging on.
But like another suspension, and the injuries to all those different players, it could have been something different.
Yeah.
But, Warriors.
Yeah,
Warriors.
Helps the Knights too.
Nothing helps us.
Well, keeps us off 17.
Yeah, but no one on the crew anymore is the Titans.
Oh, I know, but there's some sort of pride not getting the spoon overall.
But we need the Eels to get the spoon.
Yeah, but at least we'd win something.
Yeah.
Because we're
We'd
not
still
winning in
lose
the
that.
first half.
Can't even win to get the
Starting
last.
to rack up a quick collection too.
Yeah, I need a new cupboard for me spoons. Eels and the Roosters. Honestly, as good as the Eels can be, I can't see them doing the Roosters. I'll take the Roosters.
Roosters with the form they're in,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I'd like to see the Eels top them, but I just
Possible.
don't see that. It is possible, but I don't know.
Roosters more to play for, but-
Yeah, they have. They're in that 8th now. And if they drop that game and the Dolphins win, that swaps around again. So,
Interesting to see too. Sandon Smith going to be signing with the Knights by the
by the sound of it, yep. That'd be a
So-
good pickup for Newcastle. Very good pickup. He's a very handy player.
Roosters.
Yeah, Roosters.
Roosters. Hard to go past them.
Yes.
I mean, the Eels could get them in a bit of an upset, but I feel, I don't know, I'm a bit half-hearted with this one, but I'm probably going to back the Roosters.
Unfortunately, yes, you don't adjust your TV set. You heard it right, but I think I'm going to take the Broncos over the Knights here. Although it is Old Boys Day, we usually come out, and play better on Old Boys Day, but it's just purely on, the Broncos' form's been a lot better than ours, and something's not right.
There's no passion in the Knights' play lately.
No, only from a couple. There's a couple there. But some of them, it's sad to say, but it's the last time we'll see Leo Thompson in a Knights jersey at home. Pretty sad, but unfortunately, all the best, Leo. Archie.
Broncos, mate. Have to be the Broncos.
Not the Knights. Can't say it.
And actually, just on that, with the Broncos down in
Maitland.
they're going to Maitland Thursday night, but Payne Haas is actually heading over to Woodbury on Friday.
Oh, is it?
He's going out over there on his own, and 4 o'clock on at Woodbury Oval. Is it Frank? What's the oval called? Yeah, so he's
Frank something, isn't it?
yeah, I can't think of the name, but it is Frank something Oval.
Not Vasala.
No, it's not for Salo. So he's heading over there apparently. Be over there from 4 o'clock. I think he's doing a couple of hours over there with the
Good on
kids.
him.
So that's a good thing to see. So
Because he was a Maitland boy, wasn't he?
Woodbury. Yeah, Woodbury
good on
Warrior.
him.
Yep.
Good on him.
So no, his family's still there. So
Good on him. Wish he'd come home. He's good in red and blue.
just
More luck playing for Goannas
Just
or something.
saying. No, red and blue.
Halfback.
Yeah, another one. Sorry. Bronx, yeah.
Broncos, yeah. As much as it pains me to say that. Get it? Get it?
Last one, West Tigers and Cowboys. I didn't think the West Tigers were that good against the Knights. We were just terrible. I'll take the Tigers, but it could go anyway.
Yeah.
Archie?
yeah, Tigers. It does come back to which team turns up for both sides.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
It's really uninspiring game, isn't it? Tigers. Just because. They've played well.
yeah. They got more to play for. They could potentially, with this win and a couple more. Oh, they only need a couple.
Mathematically, they can, but it takes a
gonna be
couple of big
hard.
wins, big losses from the
Dolphins need to
sides
get
above them.
beaten by 120 each game or something.
Anyway. Courtney?
Yeah, it's a bit of a toss of the coin, this one. The Cowboys have been doing okay. They've had a decent side, I guess. The Tigers haven't really set the house on fire, but they're not getting the spoon, so it was a hard pick, but I think I picked the Tigers, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough, and that's this week's game.
Sharks for the win.
Sharks to the bye, yes. Yeah, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Alright, guys, it's time to wrap it all up, and before we do that, Mark.
Yeah, some competition winners. So, Workplace of the Week, we have Spark Roofing. So, Zach and Jack there. So, if you need your roofs fixed,
Fair enough.
boys.
Yeah, that's the workplace of the week. Thanks to Hip Pocket. And
We have the code word.
the code word for the motorised esky.
Yep. So that's Kieran Deves.
Kieran Daves.
Yep.
Awesome.
Stuff.
You in the draw?
And photocomp. So we had two great ones. So this is for the fridges from
I tell you what. Sorry.
Shout out to Fairhole Fridges.
Yep. Yeah, that's there's some good.
Really good
Entries
talent.
this year.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to pick some winners, but
Last year was pretty easy, but this year's going to be hard. Trish Ford and Christy Whitehead.
yeah, one was Nathan Cleary, and the other one was a young fella at the stadium. Yeah, last year you won, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what I say. It was an easy choice.
No, righto.
Yeah, his was a pearler. Excuse me.
What do you get?
I
A
set,
Knights one?
I set the bar, yeah, unfortunately, at the
Does it
moment.
still work?
It's not very cold. or ice cold.
So anyway, that's
They're the comps.
Yeah, the comps this week. So we have some awesome merchandise available still. Our jackets, they are the best jackets. Honestly, I sell order 2 a week through Hip Pocket at the moment. That's how popular they are. Like the young blokes, all these mates and that are buying them because they've got 1 million pockets.
Yep.
And they're so warm and comfy, and you know they're not a logo we go, oh yeah, you know, it's nice. And and doing hoodies through Hip Pocket, hats, and then through Mr. Sparkle too, obviously. Got our bags and tumblers, mugs, our lanyards. They'll all be here, ready for put some on the show next week. And also the little bags with the built-in phone chargers, like for $25. You couldn't even get a phone charger for that. So,
No, well, that's true.
yeah, so some good stuff coming. So keep an eye out, but also not just the show stuff, but it's also domestic violence stuff we have as well, and the mental health. So keep an eye on it and jump on and grab them. They're all good, cheap stuff. So we'll be donating some stuff to domestic violence and that. We're doing our hampers again this year.
Yeah, yep.
Jump on and do our hampers. So anyone out there wants to donate to the hampers, whether it be non-perishable items, you might own a butcher's and you might want to donate some meat closer to the day. You might have a hen house and want to do some eggs, or getting at is anything. Some people I do know that last year from Sydney and Queensland and other places, they just transferred us a couple of bucks and we went and got what they asked for. So we're happy to do whatever. And this year, if it all goes to plan, we have we're going to do it at a pretty good spot this year, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. Might have a chat to Santa Claus and see if he can come back. Get his elves.
Yeah, I'm sure Santa will be stoked with that.
Didn't we have some elves last year?
We had a couple of elves, yeah, we had a couple of elves.
Off wish or something?
We did, they
What
did
were they,
look like they
Vassallo
come.
elves?
Yeah, one was, yeah. And a boat boy.
One was a boat boy of an elf, but
And we had the Grinch.
the Grinch, yeah.
The Grinch better be making a special appearance again this year.
Yes.
I haven't seen him for a while.
No, well, apparently he went on a golf trip on the weekend and
I
he
did
still
see
isn't
some-
back. Yeah.
I saw some photos,
I say
videos.
the club, the ball probably went in the wrong hole. So
Would have been something like that, knowing him.
yeah. Anyway, well, I'd say he'll be in for it for sure. But anyway, thanks to everyone. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, good to see you all
Back
again.
next week.
Yeah, back next week, mate.
Next week. You're off next week.
I'm out next week.
Another mangrove rash. Yeah.
Psychosocial seminars.
That's what they call it. Yeah. See you back the
Well, down
following
the
week.
boat, man.
Yeah. Back next week.
Yep.
Too easy.
Feel
So.
lovely. Am I cruss mouth?
So we'll. Sorry.
So you got him all choked up,
Maybe.
mate.
I forgot to mention that Gaz had to take off too. Before we come back on
Couldn't
air.
even notice.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
I just thought he was asleep again.
No, he was scratching. He got a little bad itch. He's getting a rash too. So.
I thought
Anyway.
he perished under the table.
And he was asleep too. Poor bugger. Been working long hours, so he was.
He does some big hours, doesn't he?
He is old too.
Poor bugger. He's not. He's just had a hard life. Anyway, shout out to you guys, and thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to everyone that helps behind the scenes: Kylie, Adam, Chris, all you guys that come on each week. Everyone involved, the sponsors, the lot, and most importantly, you viewers out there. But yeah, we love what we do, and yeah, it's coming towards the end of the season, but we all need a break towards the end. But it's sad when it's not on. But, anyway, till next week.
It's all about league.
Sorry. Come on, what?
I'd like to tell you a joke about my penis, but it was too long. Take two.
Liar.
Too short.
Liar. It was a
Too
short
short.
story.
Crap.
It was a short story. That's
You're
what it
supposed
was.
to limp away,
Good
Chris.
old one-liner.
A little bit of a swing on the hip.
Anyway.
Should be like, should be.
What? No, you're going to leave the hat on.
I think there's actually a big dick in this book somewhere.
Okay.
It's time to wrap it all up. Take 11.